to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, this is...
All right, here we go. Before the growl, this is our warm-up because I got to figure out talking again and all that stuff. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but hell with it. It was a great night. Andy, M, you guys, you were doing the Laker game, right?
I was watching the Laker game on the larger screen with the Dodger game sitting next to me on my phone.
On your
smaller screen. The Dodger game, because it lasted so long, was an adventure because my daughter had a playoff volleyball game that intersected with the beginning.
Which they won, by the way.
Oh, nice.
They got moved up a division.
Nice.
But they won their opening round game. Next game is on Thursday. But so I'm like having to navigate that situation early on, then the drive home multiple screens, then Lakers multiple screens.
Yep.
Then recording Locked On Lakers.
Right.
Recording Locked On Lakers while this game was still going on, the Dodger game.
Yeah.
Then editing Locked On Lakers because the Dodgers was still going on.
Yeah, so if I assumed that I would be able to finish the Dodger game, then turn on the Lakers game.
Yeah.
To hear the end of it with Port. No chance at all. You actually were very ambitious.
Yeah, I was very ambitious because I was watching the game at home. Game's kind of cruising along. It's fourth inning, and that's I think when the Glasnow got hit for that 3-run home run. And I was like, okay, this game probably is going to be decided in its allotted time. So I booked a 5:30 a.m. slot at the Culver City Plunge to swim this morning, and it's $4. So if I didn't go, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But as the time crept on, I was like, oh, my gosh, it's going to be midnight by the time I get to bed. But you know what? I got my butt up and I swam.
Yeah.
I swam for an hour.
That is heroic.
I was like basically Klein or Otani
You're
out
one
there
of the stars of the game.
back.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so I'm surprised you're here right now.
Why?
Because I figured you'd still be up in Chavez Ravine.
Oh, you're just hanging out there? You had to sleep for the night?
Because of the traffic.
Oh, the traffic was it was a joke. So I'm exiting the stadium. I waited a little bit. I did Bergman and Marcus and Parker's post-game show.
What up, Blue Review?
What up, Blue Review? And then I go to get in my car, and I know where it is. I found my car, which was fantastic.
Ping it.
Half the battle. I dropped the pin.
Okay.
Exactly, dropped the pin.
I'm happy.
Then I'm going down the hill, and I'm just jammed. And finally, I get to the on-ramp to the 110 closed.
What?
That's why everybody was jammed up.
Oh.
It was the on-ramp to the 110 south. It was brutal. And
Do we know why it was
just
closed?
sat there. No, there were cops. I'm sure there was a terrible night for construction or whatever that is.
Yeah.
But, God. I got home at 1:45.
So would this have been solved if you were the bus Mace?
Oh, if I was the bus guy.
So, okay, I tried to convince Mace to take the bus yesterday to be amongst the people,
Yes.
man of the people.
Yep.
And, you wouldn't do it.
I would not do it. Have you ever taken the bus to the Dodger game?
No, I've never taken a bus to a Dodger game. I hate to ever do anything that roots for or benefits Frank McCourt.
Yeah.
But yesterday would have been a really nice day for that gondola thing to be working.
The gondola. Yes. Exactly. Someday.
Nights like yesterday make you root for the gondola.
Yeah, well, a guy who ran the Dodgers the way he did certainly can pull off the whole gondola project, right?
Yeah, or like what
master.
What incentive does he has? He makes all that money off the parking anyway.
Every time we pay, it goes directly to Frank McCourt, that son of a
Evil.
bitch. It's before the growl. It's okay.
It's okay. It's just on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, last night it was an amazing day. I also was a little superstitious.
Yep.
Because I was nervous. I lit a candle before the game started, and I was afraid if I blew out the candle, the Dodgers would lose.
Well.
And I didn't blow out the candle.
There you
and
go.
basically
Smart.
wasted an entire candle on this game.
It's a candle effect.
How much of candle was actually left by the end of this game?
Very, very little. And this is almost a brand new candle. But you know what? Again,
It was one of them
for the
Yankee
Dodgers.
Doodle candles?
No, it was a Target candle. It actually smells pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
But
like in the glass jar?
Yeah. I also liked the photo that Parker put up of you two.
Oh, God. He was taking pictures. I have no idea what any of those photos look like.
There's a photo on ESPN Los Angeles of both Parker and Mace aged up.
Oh, yeah. This sucks. Because I basically look I don't look that different.
You look handsome. You look handsome, Mace.
So describe this. It's a filter that makes you look much older.
So Parker looks like he has salt and pepper hair.
Yep.
Some wrinkles. And Mace, you do look older, Mace.
But
you don't
I look
your age.
Kind of like this. I look kind of like this.
I thought for a second you meant that it was aged up because of the length of this game.
Oh,
Well,
I got old.
That was the point. Was that like they posted it like, hey, this is them before the game and after the game, but it was a filter on top.
Now
of
I'd like to see the filter that makes you look 20 years younger.
They do have that.
Do they have
that? They can make you look like a baby,
That's
or
what
they
we're
can
work on tonight.
contour your face or whatever they need to do.
All right, there's your Before the Ground. A lot of Dodgers baseball today as they take a 2-1 series advantage. Big swing game. Mason and Ireland is next on YouTube and on the app and on terrestrial radio on 710. Andy's filling in for John. See you in a minute. Feels good to be right. And now you can play a lineup with basketball and football. How about Matthew Stafford more than on touchdown passes, Kyron Williams more than on yardage, Luka more than on points, Austin Reeves more than on assists. You can do that all in the same lineup. And Prize Picks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup, like if you use Luka. Luka's points, 3-pointers, and assists. Now you can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Parents, did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles has the #1 spine program of its kind on the West Coast? In fact, 1 in 5 kids who need spine care come to the Autry Orthopedic Center at CHLA. Their specialists provide world-class care for spinal disorders, including scoliosis, helping young athletes get back in the game. So don't let scoliosis or spinal injuries throw your child a curveball. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I gotta do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Discover the bold taste of tradition with Amor Salsita homemade authentic salsas. Hi, this is Jerry with Amor Salsita. From dipping your chips, marinating your favorite dish, topping your tacos, Amor Salsita brings the vibrant flavors of Mexico straight to your table. Salsas with smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, roasted tomatillos, and mango habanero flavors. Visit amorsalsita.com and discover the flavors and recipes. Pick up your Amor Salsita at any Albertsons, Vons, or Pavilions in the produce department. From our kitchen to yours, Amor in every bite.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
12 o'clock. Are you ready? It is a live imaging Tuesday presented by our friends at Providence. Andy Kamenetsky. May I see it, as somebody once said.
Yes. Really?
Well, why not?
Somebody actually say that?
You know,
please.
Well, you know, we do a lot of Boogie Nights bits.
Oh, yeah.
When Andy's here.
Yeah.
Because he has the same thirst for the movie Boogie Nights that I have,
It's
Travis
classic.
has.
No doubt.
Ireland has.
Yeah.
Ireland likes the May I See It scene, too.
Yeah, yes. I love the. By the way, I love the movie. Boogie Nights is an absolute all-time classic.
The question is, Mace, when you left Dodger Stadium, Chavez Ravine last night at 1:30 a.m., did you find somebody on Sunset and say, "May I see it"?
I did not.
Okay.
I was stuck in traffic.
All right.
Otherwise, I had plenty of time to say, "May I see it?"
What time did you finally get home to the west side?
I got home at 1:45.
Oh.
1:45.
Truly, you did not want to see it because last night there were so many opportunities in traffic.
Yes, there were.
We've really learned you just
Plenty
don't
of time.
want to see
We
it.
just sat there.
Let's get to it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Wow, what a night.
What a night indeed.
Friggin' night, man.
And to think, the Lakers actually played a game during all of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is how insane last night
And there was a Monday Night Football game.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
The Laker game started 2.5 hours after the Dodger game, ended before the Dodger game. I finished recording and editing Locked On Lakers post-game reaction podcast before the Dodger game ended.
I got to give Andy credit. He got a plug-in right on the top.
Yeah,
well,
right
I mean, it's
there.
available
Right
5 days a week everywhere you get your podcast, Monday through Friday, always
YouTube
free.
component?
For the sickos who like to watch.
Over
There's a YouTube
57,000?
I am
37,000.
I'm a sicko. I like to watch.
I know you do.
You are
you
a
like to see
sicko.
it.
Yeah, I
give you
do
the
like to
sicko
see it
part.
once in a while, too. Wow, nice job, Andy, in the A block. So tell us how it was, because here's the thing. I do a morning show.
Yes.
I'll get a plug in. The Sedano and Cap morning show, weekday mornings at 7.
Did you go to sleep?
YouTube only hour at 9 a.m. I went to bed at 8:30 p.m.
Really?
I said, listen, I set my alarm for 2:30.
Yep.
The chat was going off. I said, it's 5:05. I don't have time for this. I will get caught up. I didn't think it was going to go 18 innings.
And then you wake up the next day, the game's still going on.
So Stephanie, my girlfriend, was at the game.
Oh, she
so
was.
I called her. I said, I'm going to bed. Good night. Love you. Text me when you get home. I wake up, first thing I do, make sure there was a text from her. It said 1:45 a.m. I'm like, she must have gone partying after the game.
Yeah.
And then I look at it, and I turn on the DirecTV, the DVD, or the DVR, and I'm like, oh, my God. I don't have one inning to watch. I got to catch up on like 9 innings real quick.
I want to say thank you for everybody congratulating me on staying for the whole game, but I was there for the last 18-inning game at Dodger Stadium in,
But people
in
know
2018.
People know the brand of the Mace. I
The
like that. The brand of the Mace
the
is
brand
that
of
you
the Mace.
might leave at halftime, and you do an Irish goodbye. You're big on the Irish goodbye.
I am big on the Irish
You just
goodbye.
poof.
Yeah,
Which is
poof and he's
very.
gone.
You were sitting in the press area. That is a very easy place to do an Irish goodbye.
I was not going to
Nobody's going to care if you just leave.
You don't Irish goodbye during a World Series. I just would not Irish goodbye it, because last night was one of the most memorable games I have been to at Dodger Stadium. I hung out, by the way, with Parker Bell and with Clinton Yates. I think Clinton's going to run by here at some point. I was even on the Blue Review postgame show.
The Blue Review
last night.
postgame.
Yeah, which
By the
was
way,
awesome.
the Blue Review postgame tonight will happen at Spring Street Bar here in downtown L.A.
Oh.
Bergman's going to be there.
Nice.
I don't know about Cappy. Cappy's
Is he
he's
in
tired.
town?
He's in town. He's in the other
Oh,
office.
okay.
I'll be there tonight, thanks to our friends at Jim Beam. But yeah, Bergie in the flesh. So if you want to press the flesh with Bergie, you want to see Park. Oh no, I think Parker will be at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, Parker's going to be with
But
me.
the post-game Blue Review will happen at Spring Street Bar tonight here in downtown L.A.
Yeah.
So if you've always wanted to slap Bergman,
yeah,
or if you wanted to slap me, or
Yeah.
walk up to me and say, Morales, I
Yeah.
hate you, but, may
Right.
I see it?
there you go. Make
Or
sure
say
you
scumbag or gutless.
Scumbag, gutless.
a gutless.
I'm ready
scumbag.
for all of it.
Yeah.
So how was it being there? How is it? I've never been to a game that goes 18 innings.
Yeah. It is, you're on the edge for the entire time. And by the way, the Dodgers rattled through their bullpen They ended up using absolutely everybody. And Will Klein, and we'll talk about Shohei, but Will Klein, 4 innings of one-hit shutout baseball. He was one of the big heroes of the night. I don't know where – I never thought I'd say these words. I don't know where we'd be without Will Klein.
No, for most people, their response would be, who the F is Will Klein?
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, really, Will Klein – I know we're going to talk about this. Will Klein should not have been in this situation. I don't mean just because the game went 18 innings, historic and all that. I mean, had it not been for this awful situation – with Alex Vesia's family,
yes,
Will Klein's not even on this roster,
right?
Much less in this position.
And I'll tell you, aside from Trinan, and it's always Trinan, aside from Trinan, 11 consecutive scoreless innings from the bullpen that we supposedly don't have.
Unreal.
It was amazing. And okay, let's get to the Shohei of it all. My God, what the hell?
Remember, there was a time where we were questioning his postseason performance.
Yes, I think that era of questioning is over. Last night,
it is a final.
Last night he goes double homer, intentional walk, intentional walk, intentional walk, intentional walk, and then intentional unintentional walk because he was not going to see a pitch at the end.
And John Schneider afterward, or what's the manager's name? Schneider. Schneider afterwards, no regrets whatsoever.
No,
none. He's basically saying this is the way I'm going to approach it from here on out. However much longer this series goes, I ain't pitching to that dude.
Yeah. He reached base 9 times in a game. That's never happened in the postseason. Apparently it's happened. It happened like in, I don't know, 1906.
It happened in 1906 for Frank Isbell. It's actually Travis's old friend, Frank Isbell.
Oh, that's right.
They
Those
were
kids
into
grow up
college
together.
Well, you know,
exactly.
Emily's old bit on that show was that Travis was there in 1906.
Yeah.
For the game.
Yeah, he was there.
But I have a question for you guys. Maybe
yes.
we can talk about this more like throughout the show, but do we like an intentional walk?
Yeah, it's a
it's
good question.
effectively taking the best player out of a game and an entertainment product. We want to see, if you're tuning into this game, you want to see Ohtani swing the bat.
It is a strategy. If I was Toronto, I would walk him every single time, including to lead off the game tonight. Would you just put your head in the mind of the man? Would you walk him to lead off the game?
Of course. It's Ohtani. He's going to hit a home run.
Andy, you got to walk him to lead off the game.
I would not.
You would pitch to him?
Yes. For very specific reasons.
Okay, what are they?
One, I think it sends a bad message to your team at the start that we are scared of this dude. Like, just from the beginning, we will not pitch him. But
right.
also,
but they are scared of him.
They are scared of him. But you don't want to play scared. You don't want to act scared. But also, I think given the fact that he's pitching, you are doing him a favor in terms of the lack of taxation on his body. The less you make him actually bat, the easier it is to allow him to pitch on a day where they need him to go as long as he can.
By the way, that 9 times reaching base happens to a guy who's the starting pitcher today. Come on. There aren't really words.
No.
People have tried to encapsulate what it is.
One can get thrown around loosely.
One
this
of
is
one,
truly one of one.
One of one. I think best professional athlete on the planet. I think it's fair to say that. By the way, I think, Tom Brady, great player, never played linebacker. Never played linebacker.
The NFL wouldn't allow him to be hit.
Lionel Messi, great player, never played goalie. I mean, to do both is like the most remarkable thing.
I think at the time that he hit that second home run, he was 7 for 7 in his last 7 at-bats in Dodger Stadium, and 5 of them had been home runs.
Yeah. 5 homers, 2 doubles. Would you walk him to lead off the game? If you were, you would.
I did say, I would walk him because you can't start off your game with a solo home run.
Brian, what would you do?
First inning, top of the order, you got to pitch to him.
Yeah, I would put him on.
Probably the only time you pitch to him.
I just immediately put him on.
Because think of what it does, though, by the way, to your team. Think of what it does to the Blue Jays if you strike him out to start the game. Like, think what it can do if right off the bat you get Ohtani out.
Do you really think Ohtani can strike out? Is that really a possibility the way he's going right now?
As Morales said, I'm old enough to remember when everyone was worried about his postseason struggles and that slump.
Yeah.
Like, it has happened.
There are so many aspects of this game that I want to get into and sort of dig into because it was a game of, obviously very long game, but a game of moments.
Remember when the biggest story was Austin Reeves and that 51 points?
Hey!
We were also young then.
We were also young.
Those
By the
were
way,
the days.
Apparently Parker did a whole thing where it aged you.
Yeah.
And somebody printed that out and put a piece of that, put that printout on my door of you aged. But Sedano took an easy shot today.
Oh, no. What did he say?
He said the aged version doesn't look that much different than the real one.
I said the same thing. That's not a fight. I thought it was inappropriate. I said before the ground, when Parker showed it to me last night, I'm like, I don't look that much different. Parker looks completely different.
Look,
I went the filter that de-ages you by 20 years.
Look, you had the huevos to let your hair go to its natural color.
True. I've got the white beard now.
Like you're right now openly, outwardly doing the things that
he's open now. Yeah.
Well, he's open in a lot of ways.
Absolutely.
Which, by
Time
the way,
to die, Boomer.
Hey.
Time to die, Boomer.
Hey.
You did actually come out with your sexuality before you came out with your natural hair
It is
color.
true. I came out as gay before I came out as gay.
Nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
No, but it does let you know that on the list of things Mace cares about, vanity is always at the top.
Oh, well, that's 100%. That's
I
a
was
given.
hanging on to that brown hair as long as I could.
You were much more in the hair closet than the.
By the way, do you ever
preference
notice
closet.
somebody who's too old for dyed hair? Like you look at him
Scott
and say,
Kaplan?
Well, does Cappy dye his hair?
Yes. Don't you remember there was a few months ago when he came in looking like the Lego man?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's so funny.
There's Coach K. He's too old for
Too
dyeing
old
his
Wait
hair.
a minute. I don't want Coach K slander today. Are we saying Coach K dyes his hair?
I think that is safe to say at this point.
Yeah, he is.
Here's the worst dye job you see out there.
Yeah.
When an older gentleman has the light brown dye.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
tough dye job. Like, why?
Why
What about
go
Arnold
light?
Schwarzenegger right now? He looks like, I saw this tweet that was like, he looks like Tim Allen in the Santa Claus as he's transitioning into Santa because his beard is white and his hair is dark brown.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, Arnold.
Yeah,
We've all seen the worst dye job. It was Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
When his dye was running down
when
his
it's
face.
dripping down your
that
face.
was the absolute worst.
He went too far. That's too much.
Can't have it dripping down
That
your
was
face.
just shoe polish, I think, was what that was.
That's
Yeah.
too much.
All right,
Carlos
so
Boozer was pretty
found a really, really funny song that somebody did after the game last night that has virtually, we bleeped it up, right? Has virtually every moment of last night, and we'll play it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Afternoons on ESPN LA with DeMarco and Travis.
How is your kundingi? Kundingi.
Kundingi.
That is butt in Korean.
No.
Yes.
What's
Kundingi?
so-so in Korean?
So-so.
So-so. See, I'm going to use that. Hey,
Más o menos.
nice kundingi.
Más o menos.
How do you say nice kundingi?
Nice kundingi.
It's Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays 3 to 6 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. That's keepmynetworks.com.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Hey everybody, it's Chris Morales. I know we do the bit on the air a lot, and we do it tongue-in-cheek that I almost died. And yes, earlier in the year, I almost died. And here's the thing. I did a lot of things that led up to that, a lot of poor choices, but you never think you're going to hear while you're laying in the emergency room in the hospital that you have heart failure. And thank God I was at Providence, because I do believe 100% without the amazing doctors, the amazing nurses, the amazing team at Providence, I probably would have died. They were all over it. They took care of me. They earned my trust, and they took care of my health. And Providence knows that every patient is unique. Providence built a care plan that fits your life, your needs, and your heart. My case was unique. After the first week, everybody thought I was just going to go home with heart failure. And then I had several seizures. And that led to realizing I had had several strokes earlier in the week. Then it was a second week in the hospital. But Providence saved my life. Providence stands with patients during some of life's most challenging moments. And they stand with the families. My entire family was in the hospital with me, watching over me. Providence, bringing skill, compassion, and everything they have to every case.
17 minutes after 12 o'clock on a Live Imagery Tuesday, presented by Providence. Mason in Ireland. Andy's here for John. Mace, we survived 18 innings. Well, you did, because you were at the stadium.
Yes.
The Dodgers win Game 4 tonight. It ended earlier this morning, and now the game's at 5 p.m.
Exactly.
You'll hear it here on 710 a.m. and in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. Plus, we got a Jim Beam watch party at Spring Street Bar, downtown L.A. Join Bergie, myself, maybe Cappy. Mace, maybe you should drop by.
I will be at the game.
I know.
Yeah. By the way, that's Brad Paisley.
Yes, and it's his birthday today.
It's his birthday.
See, this is a good song. Earlier, I quickly found a Brad Paisley song when we did this morning, and I found like a sad one.
Oh, yeah, no.
You want somebody dying and stuff?
I was looking at,
yeah, it wasn't good.
You want something with a little vibe. By the way, Brad Paisley has sung the national anthem before a World Series game at Chavez Ravine before. 2017, it was an 11-inning game. 2018, it was the 18-inning game that Max Muncy won. In 2024, it was a 10-inning game, and last night it was an 18-inning game. So he is the master of extra innings.
Speaking of that, during last night's 18-inning extravaganza, the thought popped into my head, can you imagine if that Stand Up to Cancer concert happened last night? With the length of that game,
well,
and you add that concert.
Last night we could have used the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, that would have been nice to break it all up.
To pump it up.
We had in the 14th inning.
Yeah, we had the 14th inning stretch.
I mean,
they did a 14th
Did
inning
they really?
stretch. Yeah, they did. Everybody stood up saying, "Take me out to the ball game again."
I mean, people were livid enough about that Stand Up to Cancer concert, which really, by the way, lets you know how badly you brick this execution when you're getting people angry about an effort to raise money for cancer research.
Well, the part where they're holding the signs is really powerful,
it's
really
great.
moving.
It is powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it really is.
They bricked the execution, but oh my God, if they'd done it last night and stretched that thing out even further, that would have been insane.
They should have stopped at the signs. That was a powerful moment. Then all of a sudden it was, and now the Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
makes perfect sense.
It was great.
Yeah, it made
It
perfect
was
sense.
odd. It was just like amazing, powerful moment. Now let's get back to baseball. No, now the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, we have a group text chain. All I texted was, WTF. What the hell is going on? The Jonas Brothers.
Although
just
they are
popped up.
good-looking men still.
They are.
Sure.
Nick,
Yeah.
Joe, and the other one. They call
I don't know what the other one's name
who
was.
is
but-
the
Kevin.
other one?
I
Yeah,
was
Kevin.
thinking about last night, too. Remember when the Mariners and Tigers, I believe, went to 15 innings?
Yes.
In that one game? And the Mariners did a second salmon run, and that's what propelled the Mariners into winning that game because the crowd got really into it, and then they knocked out the walk-off home run that night.
Now, this is the thing where people dress up like salmon and
yes,
they run?
They run around, and there's one salmon that always loses, but that's the salmon that won the second salmon race is the one that never won.
Inspirational.
So I was thinking, when I was watching the Dodger game last night, that Kershaw could have been the second salmon because he strikes out the guy, but he gets the out.
Yes.
And the crowd is rocking.
Yep.
I was like, oh, this is going to be their second salmon moment. And it wasn't.
No.
It was like 7 more innings. But
yeah. Okay, so we'll get to the Kershaw of it coming up. But I want to play this song that came across the Instagram today that is very funny. Brian, go ahead and hit it. It's got some cuss words.
2-piece home run, platter bow down to the king. Amen. 6 hours deep, instant classic fight. Then Freddie hit a moonshot as the clock struck midnight. 9 times on base, that's an omakase dream.
Second, fourth, second one. Hit it.
18 in his long Dodger faithful still out. Beer gone flat by the night, fans hungover, but they're proud. Go Tony hitting missiles, fans yelling. Every swing he takes, that scoreboard gets lit. 2 homers, 2 doubles, legends all shook. Bow down to the Shogun, MJ Brady, Messi, sit your ass down. There's a samurai king wearing LA's crown. Tommy hit second, throwing fire like Thor. Mama's in LA screaming, we want more. Kershaw came in, old faithful clutch. Loaded bases, easy out, old man said, hold these nuts. Will Klein grinding. Extra inning miracle, 4 shutout frames, ice in his veins. Then Freddie stepped up, said, hold my beer, this a wrap. Dead center Newt, walk that out.
Yes, I like that.
I like the music's great.
Yeah,
I don't know
music's
everything
great.
he's trying to say.
Yeah,
but I liked it.
I heard a lot of it. There was some
Now,
Shohei
who
in
is
there.
that?
There's Freddie in there. That is Clint. Clint
Yates?
No, not Clinton Yates.
The big CY?
Clint. It's not Clint Pasillas. It's Clint Pawkin. Clint Pawkin.
It's like Clint Black.
Clint Black.
Man, I'm trying to help.
No, we don't know who it was.
Oh,
it was just somebody that
All right.
popped up on
Mr. Chirp.
Instagram. Mr. Chirp.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good job. Good
Beautiful.
job. So the Kershaw part of it. Oh God.
I got to be honest. When I was watching it back this morning, there's a part of me, just because I liked the bit, that wanted the meltdown.
Yep.
Now, as the Dodger fan, see, I wanted him to go out before, but now this is a better moment to go out.
Oh, it's a great moment.
Yeah, it is.
As opposed
But you
to
can't put him back ever again.
Well, I mean,
No, you have
he's
to
your
let
bases loaded guy.
Andy.
If you get to
you
bases
have-
loaded, you go to Kershaw.
I think you go once to that well, and you
Yeah,
did it, and
you
it was
did
fun.
it. It
It
worked.
paid off.
Well, look, you may have to, like, if we learned anything from last night, it's that you may have to do things. You don't want, I mean, okay, I'm going to run a theory by you guys.
Okay, run
All
away.
Of you.
Run
let
away.
me know. Kershaw was warming up for an unusually long
He's a
time.
little older. It
Yeah, he's
takes
like 90.
longer to
But I
loosen
mean,
up.
like, he was warming up to the point where I was like, is he actually going to be able to pitch after this? Because he's throwing so many pitches at his age. I was wondering, is Dave trying his best to avoid having to put Kershaw
Probably.
into this game?
Yeah,
probably.
And then he realized, I have no other choice. I have to put him in.
By the way, I remember Kershaw when he was a kid when he came out. And
When this game
it's like
started?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know if that's the bit we were doing.
it's like Parker put him in the aging machine.
Oh, yeah,
and he looks his age
Yes, he
now.
does.
He looks his age.
He's old.
And it was a really tough spot, and found a way to get the ground ball, and that was the 12th inning. There were so many moments. Like, for example, we had this conversation.
Now, how late would you have stayed? Would you have gone the whole, no
I'd
matter
never
what?
gone home. If it was going on now, I'd be there. I'd be doing a live remote. I'd be doing a remote. From
So
the,
at no point during this did you think, you know what? I've been here for 14 innings. Why don't we just go home?
Nope. I was
Okay.
there for the 14th inning stretch. I
Now,
was
I have
there
an
for the
honest
Freddie
question.
walk-off. Yeah.
Even though I'm no longer an alcohol consumer.
Yes.
We know that beer closes at a certain point. Do they open it back up at any point?
That's a good question.
Or were all these fans had already lost their buzz, and now are they selling coffee in the 10th inning?
Clinton Yates kept coming back with coffee. I'm like, he's the only guy. I thought he was the only guy drinking coffee there last night. There's a cutoff on beer. Do you know what it is,
It's the
Brian?
seventh.
Usually the seventh.
But the seventh inning. But now when we're in inning 13, do they open it back up or no?
I wondered the same thing, especially for food and stuff.
No
too.
more
Well, yeah,
tall
that's the other
boys.
question for food.
Oh, speaking of food. So I go to the concession
Please don't
stand.
say what don't do a Dodger Dog bet.
No, I go to the concession stand
All right.
right at the top of the aux box we call it.
The aux
auxiliary
box. Hey, everybody,
the
the
aux
aux
box,
box.
live from the aux box.
Hey.
So I go there, and one Dodger Dog's really hot, and one Dodger Dog's really cold. And this will not surprise you. The hot one was delicious. The cold one was terrible.
What?
I've had a cold Dodger Dog recently.
Yeah.
That was a bit, Cappy did.
And
So I get it.
And also where we were, there was no onion machine, and there was no mustard machine. And what is a
What is
Dodger
up
Dog
at this aux box?
The aux box has no onion machine. That's my takeaway from the game.
I bet you Vassay's got an onion machine.
I bet he does.
Do you guys think that was the last time Kershaw pitches in Dodger Stadium?
Well, you know who's got a big opinion on this, and he hates that I call out Kershaw in the beginning. Greg Bergman, who's joining us in a few minutes, but I want to give you another tease for Bergman.
Yeah,
because we mentioned salmon.
Yes.
Ask him about salmon sperm.
Ask him about. Okay, let me put that.
Just
on
leave
the
it there. I'm just going to leave it
salmon
there. Ask Bergman, who's coming in for the Boys in Blue stuff.
Okay.
And of course, Bergman hosts the Blue Review, which you'll see tonight post game.
The Blue Review.
And tomorrow morning at 6:30 to get you caught up on what happened in Game 4. Ask Greg Bergman about salmon sperm.
I absolutely will.
Andy, are you interested to hear what the payoff is on that?
I'm not going to lie. I'm really intrigued.
Yeah, no,
I know how to tease.
I'm also fascinated. Yeah.
I'm a teaser.
I mean, does he have a connect? Like, where
He
are we
might.
going with
You never
this?
know.
By the way, the question originally, and Em asked a good one, is that the last time we'll see Kershaw?
You have to pray and hope that it is. Because next time you might not get so lucky.
He's your freshest arm. He only threw a handful
I think
of
technically
pitches.
it's Anthony Banda is the freshest arm.
He's done. Takes him long to warm up. Em, do you think it's the last time?
I think we'll see him one more time.
Oh, yeah.
I think we will see him tomorrow night for the last 3 outs.
So you think they're doing a bit now?
I think they are going to break tomorrow night's game open. It will be comfortable enough to let Clayton Kershaw retire the final three batters.
At that point, if you've got like a 5-6 inning lead, ninth inning, you do put Kershaw out there.
Because they've really not. Last night's the first night they scored. They really haven't been scoring a lot. And last night was a ton of Shohei. And really, everybody else is like 1 for 7, everybody got a bunch of swings. The funny thing was me and Parker both called a home run at the beginning of the game. Parker said Muncie's going to hit one. I said Freeman's going to hit one. I just felt
So I
like
have a
Freeman was
question
the guy.
about that, too. Because everybody's been asking me about this jacket, which I wore last year
nice
around this time.
jacket. I
So,
like
but
that.
everyone's like, oh, is that new? Because last year it didn't really fit. I had it open.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I actually bought this the night that I went to the game in 2018 with Mace, and we sat behind home plate. I went to the Macy's, which is no longer there, down the street, and bought it.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, it looks new. I was like, well, I was too big to wear it, frankly, for quite a long time. But I remember that night because I wouldn't shut up, and you got really mad at the game.
I would not. And
so how is watching a game for you?
Yes.
Because we know how you are.
Mm-hmm.
How is a game for you watching it with Parker?
All I do during a game is mutter.
Yeah.
I'm a mutter. Like, let's go, Will Klein. Let's go, Freddie. Let's go, Freddie. And I will say everybody's name as they come to bat. I will say everybody's name as they pitch. This is something that started with Rams games. Let's go, Matthew Stafford. Let's go, Shohei Ohtani.
So you say their full names.
Their full name. Let's go, Shohei Ohtani. Yes, absolutely. Full names. I think that's what gets the job done. And I do mutter about things like, what the
But does Parker annoy
there?
you like I annoyed you that night at the game?
No, Parker's generally pretty. Actually, Clinton Yates was chewing Parker's ear off, and I was on the other side.
Oh, so Clinton took a lot of the
Clinton
took a lot of the Parker time.
He was doing breakdowns and he was drawing
And he was keeping score, right?
Keeping score.
Clinton's scorekeeping is
It's
gorgeous.
impeccable.
It is
impeccable,
unreal. And like for people who don't know, he has a background as a graffiti artist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he actually has. No, he does. Clinton,
Bergman, is that real or is that a bit?
No,
Before
he
I go
does.
in on this,
I'm being
He does.
graffiti artist. Yeah,
I'm being 100% real.
I didn't know
Like,
that.
I've seen his work. It's great, but he brings some of that flair to the way he does the scorekeeping. Like his scorecards are visually
Well, he showed me page 4 of the scorecard. It was
Page 2?
impressive. Page 2. All right, Bergman's going to stop in here for the Blue Review. It's live imaging Tuesday. The Dodgers have a 2-1 series advantage with Shohei on the mound tonight. All right, in the meantime, this time of year, people head to Goodwill, Southern California for Halloween costumes and decor. But did you know they're also more than just amazing thrift finds? They're transforming lives with job training and career placement and supportive services for veterans, youth, and individuals overcoming barriers to employment. Every donation and purchase fuels these life-changing programs. For more information on how you can help, go to powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. That's powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org, brought to you by GSC Verizon Skilled Forward. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
Tomorrow night, the Lake Show pay a visit to Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves for a Western Conference showdown.
Ayton into the lane, 8-footer, short armed it, no good. Got his own rebound, powers it up and in with a dunk.
Coverage begins tomorrow night at 5 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to LifeSource Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With LifeSource, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Purple and gold fans, nothing beats the thrill of catching the Lake Show live. Every bounce, every bucket, every moment is amplified when you witness it with your own eyes. Snag your tickets now, even if it's last minute, at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Los Angeles Lakers. Find your seats this season at Lakers.com/ticket exchange. That's Lakers.com/ticket exchange. Hope to see you there. Let's go, Lake Show.
Hey, it's Mace. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season on Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of both like me. It always feels good to be right. And now you can play a lineup with basketball and football. How about Matthew Stafford more than on touchdown passes, Kyron Williams more than on yardage, Luka more than on points, Austin Reeves more than on assists. You can do that all in the same lineup. And Prize Picks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup, like if you use Luka. Luka's points, 3-pointers, and assists. Now you can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Brian's headed to the basketball court, but he's sick of this check engine light. So he goes to AutoZone for the free Fix Finder service,
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
where a friendly AutoZoner reads the light in just a few minutes and gives him a detailed report.
No big, just a loose gas cap.
And gets him to the court with a tight gas cap and tighter defense. The free Fix Finder service at AutoZone. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom designs that let everyone know who you're rooting for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing stacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A.
In Los Angeles, Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varshaw's going back before the clock strikes me. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic.
There it is, the walk-off home run for Freddie Freeman. That's just old hat. Last year a walk-off, this year a walk-off. Come on, that's just what this guy does.
Blue Review.
Hey,
Blue Review.
Look who's here. It is
What's
Bergman.
happening?
I was on the post-game show last night. I was very excited. That's my first time I've ever been on the Blue Review post-game show.
I know. I was really excited that you did it. The fact that you stayed again, and now it's on tape. You didn't have it. The other 18-inning game you did not have on tape.
No, and John, by the way, John so jinxed us yesterday
of course
because he talked about 2018 game.
Yeah, because it was the day, the 8-year anniversary was the day before, and all that kind of stuff.
But 8 years isn't even an anniversary you celebrate.
Right.
Yeah,
it's just a random.
It's just 8 years, not 10 or 5.
And by the way,
Right,
we're
but I mean, it was
celebrating the
connected.
one game we won against the Red Sox in 2018. That
Right,
was the only game we
that was
won.
the only-
was the
Game
Muncie
3
game.
also, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I was impressed that you stayed through the whole thing. You're on camera. You have video proof that you stayed all 18 games, and you joined the post game with Parker. That was awesome.
Oh, I'm like the Will Klein of ESPN. Right. So
just go 4 innings. You got it.
So Bergman, like I was saying yesterday, what are you doing for the next 6 hours and 38 minutes? That was the
So
craziest
long.
night, and it was almost like 2 games.
No, it was. It
Like,
was a
there's
full
no
2 games.
almost.
It was.
It
18 innings is 2 full
like
games.
2 really different games.
Oh,
like one
totally.
with some base running issues, some with some defensive issues, and then all of a sudden you get to the 10th and it turns into a pitcher's duel.
Yeah, it was 10 runs in the first 9 innings, and it was 0. It was 1 run in the second 9 innings.
Yeah.
It was a completely different game, like from everywhere. Before the postgame show, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm gonna talk about the bad base running move from Freddie Freeman going around third to go home and getting caught in play.
Oscar stretching to third.
Yeah, all the different problems that happened, and I was like, but that happened so long ago, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, the Edman error, and then he redeems himself multiple times
in
that
any
series,
normal
in that game.
world, like where baseball game ends after 9 innings,
Yeah.
and say the Dodgers win. All of sports radio is talking about that Bo Bichette sequence.
Yep. Yeah.
Where
Oh,
he gets
yeah.
picked up. Like,
Totally
so
forgot
weird.
about
Did
it.
the umpire
I thought that was
screw
game
the,
1.
Yeah. Did the umpire screw the Blue Jays? Like, we'd be taking calls for 3 hours.
Wait, let's talk about that for just a second.
Okay.
though. So can you, Greg,
Yeah.
Dodger expert, explain what happened there?
So it was a 3-1 count, and Bo Bichette was on first. And I forgot who was at the plate. It was
I think it's Varsho.
It was Varsho.
Dalton
yeah.
Varsho,
So
okay.
there was a pitch that was high, and the umpire behind him was just a little bit slow in his call. He called a strike, but it looked like Bichette was not really looking at what was happening.
Yep.
He was looking at his first base coach, and whatever happened, he just turned and started walking towards second base.
And assumed it was a walk.
And so now Varsho was looking at Bichette just walking to second base. So he's like, oh, I must have misheard and just dropped his bat. I'm going to first base. But it was a strike.
Yep.
So Glasnow rightfully threw the ball over to Freddie Freeman, who just tagged Bichette, and it was an out because he was walking. He was off the bag. It was a live ball.
Yeah.
That was a live ball.
So
crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it. I was confused. Honestly, without the broadcast, sometimes you're flying a little bit in the dark.
Well, you're at the game, too.
I'm at the
You
game,
can't
and I
hear it.
can't really tell what's going on. I can't hear anything. We had a TV monitor. Parker staked out a great spot. So we had a TV monitor, and we're out in left field behind the left field foul pole, which is actually a really good seat. I have no complaints about it.
You see everything.
The aux
Except
box. We call it the aux box.
The aux box.
Because we're cool. And
but from your aux box seat, what did you see in that play? Did you have any idea what was happening?
None whatsoever.
Yeah,
and you guys, I saw your text exchange where it's like, I can't believe that happened.
I've never seen anything
never
like
seen
that.
anything like that.
You're like,
I'm
what?
What the hell was it? I don't get it.
That's why, like, is Emily texted and it's like, wow, that was crazy. And you put a question mark. It's like, how did you not know you're at the game? How did you not know what was happening?
None. Sometimes I would have loved to have heard Joe Davis's call last night. I heard his call was really,
he had to
really
take
good.
painkillers at one point in time because he felt like his voice was going, and so he took a little medicine during the game.
He has the John Ireland bag with him.
He did, which is crazy too, because he said he was taking a painkiller. I'm like, are you going to be okay for the rest of the time?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to just get sleepy in the middle of all this?
So let me ask you a Joe Davis question.
Yeah.
Do you think he is at? I think he's kind of at the peak of his powers at a very young age.
100%.
I think he has a flair for the moment. He describes things in an accurate and unbelievably exciting way. The way he has talked about Shohei, stuff I can't put into words, he's able to do.
I think he is one of the best announcers out there, whether it's football or baseball right now. And I know Morales absolutely despises him and wants to and break his bobblehead, but he is fantastic at it, and to the point that he is right behind Vince Scully. He's never going to reach Vince Scully.
He's got the Joe Davis bobblehead.
Like leave him alone. Leave Joe alone because he's amazing.
The World Series. Oh God!
Don't kick the bobblehead. There's no reason to kick the bobblehead.
He was
just effectively too. He landed right side up
because Joe is stronger than Morales.
He was
Joe
just on the show last week.
He took painkillers. He's fine.
Yeah. He's friend of the show, Morales. Friend of the show. All right. So, do you think we see Clayton Kershaw on the mound again in this series?
So, I think there's two ways to look at it. I think no, we don't, unless something is forcing him to go out there.
Like bases loaded. You need him bases loaded. He's our bases loaded
but
guy.
think about that. So in that moment, so Sheehan has the bases loaded.
Yep.
You can't let him go one more batter. He was done. You have to pull him. It was absolutely the right move to do that. Now in your bullpen, you have Clayton Kershaw.
Yep.
You have Edgardo Henriquez, and you have Will Klein. Henriquez and Klein were both guys that just got added on because Vesia was in doing his thing, which rightfully so,
with stuff,
and they do not trust Tanner Scott at all. So you had to put two guys on the roster. Didn't know what they're actually going to do in the playoffs. You can't just put one of those guys out there. The only trustworthy guy at all in that moment is Clayton Kershaw.
Now, do you agree with my theory? Because Kershaw was warming up an unusually long time.
Yeah,
like,
Andy
honestly,
says he warmed up.
He was just getting warm in every inning.
But I mean, he was up for a while to the point where I was concerned. Like, okay, at his age, has he warmed up to the point where he can't even pitch anymore? Because that's a lot of pitches for Kershaw.
Yeah.
I was wondering, is Dave trying to avoid using him if he can? Like, is he stalling essentially?
Yes, he does not want to put Kershaw in that game. Right. He did not have no interest.
Right.
It seemed like he had no interest.
I'm not taking shots at Kershaw.
No.
I'm really thinking about this game.
Absolutely not. That's why they went to Sheehan, because he was warming up before Sheehan even came in.
Yes.
It was always in a case of an emergency or if it's for one out. By the way, the same reason that you only had Blake Trinan in for one out was
my God.
That's all you
said
need
before,
from
why
one
would
out.
you not stay with Justin Robleski there? Why would you go to Blake Trinan? It would have saved us 9 innings.
It was Vladdy. It was Vladdy, right?
Like, yeah, it was Vladdy.
But
still.
So, like, you're trying to say, okay, you're going to get the one guy out. It's righty. You're hoping that you can trust Trinan to get one out. Instead, he gives up 3 hits.
Robleski was throwing great, and by the way, Trinan is always good for 3 batters and 3 hits.
Yeah, no, it's just a mess. He's
the one guy I think you cannot go to down there.
I just don't see how you have any trust in him whatsoever. But to the point about the Kershaw thing, absolutely, I don't. If you do not have to go to him because of the same type of situation as last night, you don't. Let him end his career on that strikeout.
By the way, for a team that relies on starting pitching, and they have been getting unbelievable starting pitching performances, as we've all talked about, the fact that you survived 2 clunkers, you survived Blake Snell, and you didn't survive.
No,
Blake
you
Snell.
lost that one.
You lost that one, but you survived a less than solid start from Tyler Glasnow. So. I think we're Shohei tonight. I think Shohei's got a feel for the moment. I think he's got a feel for the big moment.
You've noticed this?
Yeah. What makes you think that? Was it when it was 50-50 as the greatest game in the history of baseball?
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
The greatest game in the history of baseball.
No,
the greatest game in the history of baseball.
I believe he's got a feel for the big moment. That's my opinion. All right.
Really? So I think
really taking that limb and going all the way out there.
I think, and maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
Am I nuts?
Yeah,
I think Freddie
Am I
Freeman.
crazy?
I think Freddie Freeman has
877-710-3776.
a knack for a big
I
moment
think
too.
he does. I think that's a very fair point.
But I may be alone on that.
Yeah, you're all alone.
Thank you, John Ireland. We were missing you.
I might be crazier. So, last thing I want to ask you is about whether or not you see the Jonas Brothers in this series.
Oh my! This drives me absolutely insane, and I really truly hope that they do not do it again. I love the fact that you put up the signs for Stand Up for Cancer. It's amazing, and they do it every year, and it's a great thing to do. There's no reason to go then have a concert that has nothing to do with stand up.
If that concert had happened last night, on top of the length of the game anyway,
their mind.
People. Although, you know what, at the 14th inning stretch, which they did do last night.
They did. Did you get up? Did you have arm in
did.
arm with Parker?
Well, unfortunately, we're in the press section, so you have to act
You can't
cool.
sway.
Although occasionally I would stand to go, when something good happened, I would just pound my fist.
So before I get out of it, like the Ox Box.
The Ox
excuse
Box.
me,
We
I
call
don't
it
want
the
to
Ox
use
Box.
the wrong terminology.
Be cool.
In the Ox Box, can you can cheer up there, right? Because you're not actually in the press box. The press box and the Ox Box are two different spaces.
But like I'm between Mario Solis and Kyle Kraska and Clint Pasillas, and I'm like, I want to be cool. I don't want to be the cheering guy. I was wearing a Dodger. No, I can't wear this tonight. I brought a change of clothes because I don't think you can wear Dodger gear if you're in the Ox Box.
No, not in the Ox Box.
You got to be a pro
I
me.
feel like you can do whatever you want in the Ox. It's not being policed by
I don't know if you can
Major League
stand
Baseball.
I think Stan Kasten would storm in.
No, it'd be Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, Mason, I see you.
I see you.
No
rooting.
I don't think you're allowed to stand up, yell, and cheer in the Ox Box. I do think, though, you can do
clap.
fist bumps. You can do polite clap.
We did some of that.
Yeah, I think that is actually allowed in the Ox Box.
Okay, so
press box never.
No, never in the press box.
No,
I don't like the press box.
No, and by the way, this is the Boys in Blue Report. It's brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tejon, your 24/7 destination for gaming, dining, and live entertainment. Hard Rock Casino Tejon opening soon. This is how SoCal plays.
Excellent. All right, so we got Blue Review tonight
after the game, live from Spring Street Bar,
and then tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, Blue Review, just normal.
Was it true that you were complaining about being tired this morning?
I was a little tired.
Were you kvetching?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, Morales says you were complaining.
I was
after
tired.
a masterpiece of a game.
It was an amazing game.
Yeah,
I have the energy now to talk about it.
One we'll talk about forever. All right, Bergman, nice work. Thank you very much. And Em, we got the game on tonight, right?
Yeah, we do. The World Series is on 7:10 a.m. starting at 5 p.m. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show moves to YouTube and the ESPN LA app to make way for Dodgers and Blue Jays Game 4 live on 7:10 a.m. Will Shohei help the boys in blue take on a commanding 3-1 lead? And don't forget to react to the Dodgers tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. with Greg Bergman on the Blue Review and the team, the ESPN LA YouTube channel. The MLB postseason on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
All right, coming up next, after 5 hours sleep, which is very low for me, I cannot imagine how bad I'm going to be at icebreakers, but we're going to do it anyway.
Oh, yeah, this matters.
We will,
how long you're awake
we
for
will
matters.
do that coming up next. Andy Kamenetsky's in for John. Thank you, Bergman. YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, baseball fans, it's go time. ESPN LA and Jim Beam are throwing the ultimate Boys in Blue Championship Game 4 watch party this Tuesday, October 28th at the Spring Street Bar, 626 Spring, between 6th and 7th in downtown LA. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and enjoy Jim Beam drink specials and signature cocktails all night long. You could score some sweet Jim Beam merch, plus LA sports tickets and exclusive swag from ESPN LA. Don't miss it. ESPN LA's Boys in Blue watch party this Tuesday, the 28th, presented by Jim Beam.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025, James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it, Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, so yesterday we had a commanding lead taken by John.
Yes.
He has 48 points for the month. Brian's got 37, but Brian, if you guess on the first
Hey, Brian.
on 10, you can get at least one behind him, I think.
Okay. And me?
And you're at 13.
Okay, 13.
How about my 2?
Yeah, you got 2.
There's 2. Okay,
Hey,
good.
listen,
Andy
I
has
only
none.
play once a week.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's pretty good, too.
All right, so here it is for 10. And by the way, Brooke and Johan, our interns, helped me make this icebreakers today.
Oh, nice.
So-
Brooks a UCLA fan.
Yeah.
And Johan's a heck of a guy. At least he's
Seems
not a
like-
UCLA fan.
Seems like a great guy, yeah.
For 10 points, I was born in 1994. Got it, Brian?
Yep, my year.
Okay. For 9 points, I can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes.
I know this.
Okay.
Mason.
Okay.
Jack Dreyer.
It's not Jack Dreyer.
It is somebody, right?
Did you know Jack Dreyer?
He can do that.
Do you know Jack Dryer's a big fan of Creed?
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Can it take him higher? Okay, so for 8 points, I have hosted SNL, and there is a celebrity roast about me.
Brian.
Okay.
Justin Bieber.
You're right!
wow.
Justin Bieber.
The roast gave it away,
Okay.
right?
Yes, it is.
But there's
Okay.
somebody on the Dodgers.
It is Jack Dreyer.
It's Jack Dreyer.
Is it Jack Dreyer? Oh,
Yes.
so I wasn't crazy. He can solve the Rubik's
Bieber
Cube
was
really
born
fast.
in 94?
Yes.
That's
So
trouble.
he's 32 years old, right?
That's
Yeah,
also
he's
trouble.
2 years older than
Brian.
me.
Biebs was at the game last night.
Okay,
Yes,
I did the math
that would have
wrong
been
in my
one of the-
head. I
That
had
is
Bieber,
why I
then
thought of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were all up too late. I Bieber at 25. That's what was screwing me
Oh,
up.
really? Yeah.
I was like, Bieber's only 25 years old?
Yeah, no, 32.
That would have been one of the guesses, the clues, though, that I was at the game last night. So, anyway, congratulations to Brian. Big chunk taken out on the Ireland
Yeah,
lead.
way to go.
Sorry,
Brian.
John.
I
Sorry,
thought I
John.
had it with Jack Dreyer. Damn it. So close. Jack Dreyer isn't 32. All right, Icebreaker, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka, it's a statement. Sip chilled, mix bold, drink responsibly. Blue Ice vodka, cooler by nature. So it is the day after another Freddie walk-off, another indescribably amazing performance from Shohei Ohtani, reaching base 9 times last night. By the way, Morales, would you walk Shohei off the top of the game tonight?
If I was the Blue Jays, I might consider it. I don't think it's great baseball, but I think we're way past those days anyway. So if you're trying, actually, let me go back for a second.
Yeah.
I said this morning.
Okay.
The Dodgers either destroy the Blue Jays because they've taken their heart completely out of it. Now, they're going to win the series, and I think they're going to win it. I would believe they're going to win it in L.A. But
I hope so.
Is there a wrinkle to where the Blue Jays come back very upset about last night and just destroy the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are gassed? That could be. But I think the Blue Jays are done. I think the Dodgers win the next 2. So if you're the Blue Jays and you have to win at all costs, let's just say that at this point, you walk Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, it's no fun. Everybody wants to see him hit. It's no fun.
I go the opposite. To me, if you are actually really looking to win this game aggressively, you don't just walk Ohtani right off the bat because you need to try to make his life as a pitcher as hard as possible. If you don't force him to bat, you're making his life easier.
Right.
But
especially
here's the thing,
after a night where he did, after what, inning 7, he did nothing but just stand and sit?
Yeah, it basically sat. I mean, it's 4 intentional walks and then 1 intentional unintentional.
But he's really feeling it, and we know he feels it even more, it seems like, when he's pitching.
Yeah.
So I just wouldn't mess with it. I would stay away from him tonight. If you're trying to win the game,
yeah.
If that's the goal, is just survive tonight, then, yeah, I would walk him.
By the way, manager John Schneider, did you know his bench coach is Tom Wopat?
What's the bit? Did I miss the bit?
No.
Oh.
Their manager is John Schneider, and I was making a Dukes of Hazzard joke.
Oh, see, I was never a big Dukes of Hazzard guy.
Oh, really?
I like the song.
Yeah, the Daisy Dukes and all that stuff.
I've worn Daisy Dukes.
Oh, God, that's frightening.
See, you
in
didn't
your new body or your old body?
Both.
Both.
Oh, God.
I got more money, though, when I was in the old body, frankly.
Yeah.
There's more people into that when you're in the old body.
Oh, is that right?
There was a point where Mason could have been driving down Sunset and found
true.
you in those Daisy
That's
Dukes.
true. All right, coming up next for you, Sports Graffiti. You've heard us talk about the game. It's your turn to talk about the game. 877-710-ESPN. Were you there? Were you awake? Were you shocked at the finish? What does this mean as the series moves forward tonight with Shohei Ohtani on the mound? 877-710-ESPN. We'll do some Sports Graffiti next. Morales, what do you got?
Let me tell you about my friends at Providence. I talk about Providence hospitals quite a bit. I basically died for a moment, and I was saved. My life was saved at a Providence hospital, St. Joseph's in Orange. And this has been a really special moment the last week or so because I've gotten to start to interview the doctors at Providence, a lot in the cardiac care. Dr. Asim Desai from Providence Mission, I interviewed last Friday. But yesterday I got to sit down with a name that I mentioned here a lot at ESPN LA, Katie Cornella. Katie Cornella is the doctor that saved my life. And she came in yesterday. I was able to sit down with her and Dr. Tyler. They're both from St. Joseph's in Orange. But it's so amazing to see the doctor who actually saved your life. And for her to look at me and go, I saw you on the worst day of your life.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And look at you now, Chris. You're thriving. You're healthy. That heart's recovered. And she was the first person who said to me the first morning, I was checked in late at night. The first morning she walked into my room full of energy, smiling, and she said, I've looked at everything, and you're going to hear a lot of scary terms like 16% ejection fraction rate, severe heart failure. But guess what? It's all alcohol, Chris. If you follow everything I say, you take every medication I tell you to, and you just listen, we're going to get through this together, and you're going to get healthy again. And she was right.
So she has guided you to this new life.
And when she saw Stephanie here in the office yesterday, they both started crying. What an amazing moment to have Dr. Katie Cornella here, and what an amazing moment to be healthy again, thanks to Providence Hospitals. I'm so thankful to Providence. Providence is incredible. I look forward to getting to talk to them more and more, and hopefully, here's my thing about all this. I think I came back to life, if you will, for a reason, and I got healthy for many reasons, one of which to launch a new morning show here, to be with all you guys still at ESPN LA, but also to help just one person. If I can help just one person out there get healthy and change your life, maybe that turns it all around. And maybe that makes me a little less gutless. You know what I mean, Mason?
Yeah, less gutless.
Sports Graffiti, Mason Ireland continues. Thank you, Providence Hospital, and thank you, Katie Cornella, for saving my life.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe. 1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side. The Race to the Fall Classic. The biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA from ESPN Radio. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Located 15 miles south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Opening 15th.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening November 13th. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, just 15 minutes south of Bakersfield. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening November 13th. This is how SoCal plays.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. On every road with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams house.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
Okay, I had to pull a little switcheroo on the phones. Only one of our phone banks works, so I think I got
What? Only one thing works?
I think I got the right one. Let's start out with Patrick. I think that's Corona. Patrick, you're on. Oh, Covina, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Patrick.
All right. Well, Mace, I'm glad you stayed for all the 18 innings. I can only imagine how that felt watching that home run go over the wall, because I got pretty frustrated jumping up every time a ball looked like it was going to go out, only to die out on the warning track. So great. And you know what, I was telling my mother-in-law last night, you say, get somebody on base ahead of Ohtani, and they won't walk. And so here's the question:
Yes,
would you put Ohtani batting second or third to get somebody on base before him? That way they won't walk him.
Okay, I would not make any changes to the top of the lineup, but I wouldn't mind seeing. God, what do you do with Andy Pages? He's like one for his last $1 million. He really is. He looks awful. They pinch hit for him last night. Do you start Alex Call? Because he did not look much better. I didn't think Alex Call looked great either in his at-bats.
I would probably keep Pages in the lineup, but the leash is pretty short.
Yeah, I would drop Tommy Edman to the 9-hole because he's got a better chance of getting on base for Shohei.
Exactly.
But I mean, Edman made some incredible defensive
He
plays
did.
yesterday that I don't know if someone else could have made in that position because he saved the game for them several times.
The relay throw he had was like on the dot.
Yeah, there were several relays that were incredible.
Yeah.
So I think he's valuable there.
Right, but you see it, I'm saying move him down to the 9 for a chance to get on base in front of Shohei. Let's go to Don in San Dimas. Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Don.
Hey, guys, just a couple things if you'll allow me. The first is Morales, I hope you're still there because I'm the one that I called halfway through the year and you accused me of being scared about this team and everything else, and I told you you're a clown. And that when it came down to it, they would go back-to-back. And they're set up to do that, and I pray to God they can.
Yes.
But the other thing is the intentional walk stuff. I hate the new rules of just pointing to the base. They need to throw 4 pitches. If you want to walk him, fine, so be it. But make them throw the pitches because so many things can happen. And that's it.
All right. Thank you very much. I don't agree with that. I think it's a waste of time. It's easier to just point at first base and get the game moving.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
You could only intentional walk once. You can only intentional walk. So if you wanted to do that for Shohei, you could only do it in the 9th. So that means the rest of the innings, it's the strategy of it. Do you intentional walk him now? Do you think you're going to get to extra innings?
So it's like the way coaches use their challenge.
Their challenge, right?
Yeah.
You can use one intentional walk.
Yeah. I think that would be better than because it's an entertainment product.
Yeah.
You want to see everyone's tuning in to see Ohtani hit dingers, and if he's just being walked,
that would literally be called the Ohtani rule.
Like, I get it. I understand, and, I'm sitting in the Ireland seat, so I should remind everybody it's an entertainment product.
Yes, everybody should know that.
As John will let us know.
Yes.
But it is also a sport, and, there is strategy.
Yes.
And, this is part of the strategy, part of the risk play.
Yeah.
You're ducking out of the risk of pitching to Ohtani, but you're taking a risk, putting him on base, putting a runner out there. I like seeing managers have to do that stuff. I think you're the same, Mace. I grew up watching more NL than AL.
I watched tons of NL, yeah.
I get why there's a DH now.
You don't miss the DH.
Leagues.
I thought I was going to. I don't miss it at all.
I kind of do.
Because we wouldn't have Shohei if there was no DH.
No,
He'd still be in the American League.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like the byproduct of Ohtani being a Dodger, but I do miss when the managers used to have to make those decisions about when to take a pitcher out, when to let a pitcher hit. Stuff like that. It did make for an interesting game.
Well, and it's up to Mookie, Freddie, and Will Smith to make him pay.
Yeah.
If you're going to walk them, Mookie, Freddie, Will Smith, those are the guys that got to drive in a run. Let's go to Maurice in L.A. Maurice, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Maurice.
What's up, Mace? Saw your IG post last night. Shout out to you for seeing all those innings. I was at crypto at the Laker game, but I swear to you, we were all at the bar watching the game. And eventually they kicked us out, and we just went to the Lazy Dog across the street. And I don't know how I stayed up. I'm at work right now, and I'm just half awake. But what a game! And
yeah,
moments like these, it just makes you appreciate the magic of being an LA sports fan.
Hey, Maurice, let me ask you: when you were at the Laker game, did you have the Dodger game on your phone? Is that how you were rolling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would imagine a lot of people were on their phones last night at the Lakers game.
I was covering the Laker game for Locked On Lakers, and I had a second screen with the Dodger game on.
Let's go to Joey in L.A. Joey, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, guys, thanks for taking my call. I just want to talk about the narrative where, we're going to be tired or we went through our bullpen. Did I watch the same game everyone else did? The Blue Jays went through all 18 innings. They went through their bullpen.
Yes, they did. I completely agree with you. In the same way we threw 10 pitchers, I think they threw 9. Dodgers set the all-time record for most pitchers in a World Series game, but the Blue Jays threw 9, and both bullpens have now been exposed. Everybody's seen everybody's bullpen.
Everybody is dealing with the exact same fatigue factor. Everybody's dealing with the exact same exposure factor. At this point, there are no curveballs that you can throw.
No, we've seen everybody.
It's about executing.
Yeah.
It's about which team actually executes in the moment more.
And by the way, I loved they really winning that game. You could see them, there was a scrum. Everybody got together. It felt almost like a World Series win. It felt like this was an emotional high point for this team that I think they can build on. I honestly think they're going to be on fire tonight.
Nobody wants to lose a World Series game, period, but nobody wants to lose that game.
Yes.
After you put out all of that effort, if you lose that game, you're thinking we might as well have just lost in 9 and have the normal people who would be rested, more rested, like give Schneider the full complement of choices, whatever.
Yep.
Everybody went through war, but only one side won.
Yes.
It's massive.
Let's go to Adam in Studio City. Adam, you're on Sports Graffiti. It's happening, Adam.
The first 2 callers took my questions. I do like the idea of putting Mookie on to lead off.
You
One,
do?
because
Okay.
He hasn't been so great.
Yep.
Just to get him up and maybe put some pressure on and not have them walk Shohei. I like Emily's idea of using the one intentional walk, and if they're going to walk Shohei, they actually have to pitch him and mess up or use their arm. But I also just wanted to stay on the line because I wanted to tell Morales he's a gutless scumbag because he can call out Dave Roberts, Clayton Kershaw, whatever. How do you hate Joe Davis? Just this guy, like, Morales, you're a gutless scumbag.
Yeah, there you go. I agree on that count. I do not understand the dislike for Joe Davis.
Joe Davis is great.
He's a lovely guy.
And by the way, he's a super nice guy.
Wonderful voice.
Friend of the show, comes on anytime he always has time for us.
Always very cordial. Yeah.
Good
great
luck
guy.
getting him on the morning show now.
Oh, yeah.
He's never coming on that
He's not doing
show.
the morning show. He's not doing the morning show with that gutless
Banned.
scumbag. All right, let's go to Frank in Yorba Linda. Frank, you're on Sport. Oh, hit the wrong button there. Hang on a second. Frank in Yorba Linda, you're on. What's up, man?
Good afternoon. Good game last night.
Yeah.
Go Kershaw. Go Trojans. Go Lakers. Go Rams. And go Angels.
Go Angels.
And thank you, Morales. Your success in your recovery. It's anything is possible.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. No, Chris was, and we joke about this, but he was really, really on the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
His life. And he has battled back. He's sober now. He's put it all back together. He looks great. He's still a gutless scumbag, but he's come through this.
I mean, that's about more than his lifestyle before.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, that's just who he is.
That's
how
who he is.
That's how he was born.
He's projecting when
Yes.
you call somebody a gutless
Yes.
scumbag.
Yes.
Let's go to Gilbert in Sylmar. Gilbert, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Gilbert?
Hey, guys, go Dodgers.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to just suggest something. I know the intentional walk, you guys talked about it earlier. Kind of reminds me of the old Hack-a-Shack back in the
Yeah.
Good comparison.
so we were running the championships. What if with the intentional walk in extra innings, they give them second base, or they give them first and second? They put them on second.
Ah,
What do you
that's
think that
interesting.
penalizing the other team.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
That's an interesting idea. Give him second base, put him in scoring position on an intentional walk. Brian, you got a chagrined look on your
No,
face.
I don't like it. My whole thing is if we never fix this for Barry Bonds, it's never going to be
Yeah,
fixed.
that's a good
you
point.
know, it's part of the game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean,
We didn't
also,
fix
too,
it for Barry Bonds.
I think also, too, we should make sure that we're not being so prisoner of the moment. Like, how often are we going to have 18-inning games where a guy gets intentionally walked multiple times? Like, this is, even by Ohtani standards, this was an anomaly.
And it's an embarrassment of riches because if you intentionally walk Ohtani, you have Mookie Betts, and then if you walk Mookie Betts like they did, they intentionally walk both of them, you have Freddie Freeman coming up. But if you walk all three of them, you have Will Smith.
Yep.
So you're in a bad spot if you're other team most of the time.
Yeah, you get no break in that lineup. No break in that lineup except Andy Potts.
For now.
Let's go to Carlos. I don't know where you are, Carlos. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Carlos.
Hey, aren't they supposed to use the best umpires for the World Series?
They are. These are supposed to be the cream of the crop.
The home plate umpire yesterday was ridiculous, and how many both teams were, the strikes he was calling, and then what took place on that Bichette situation. I mean, that's a joke. I mean, you got to get better umpires than that. That guy was a joke.
Okay, thank you very much. I did not. Again, I have a hard time. I was in left field. Hard time seeing the strike zone, so I don't know how. Was he like a mess, Brian?
Pretty inconsistent too on the calls he was making and around the zone the whole game.
You know what
He
I would
was
like.
crappy.
You know what I think they should do? I think they should announce the percentage that the umpire got wrong after
Like a
every
grade?
game, like a grade. Exactly.
He failed.
Major League Baseball average correct home plate umpire calls 82 to 89% of the time, and the top umpires can exceed 95%. So that, and by the way, next year this all changes.
I was going to say, I wonder if all these umps, they've just checked out. because they know they're about to get replaced by robots
But
and
here's
stuff
the thing.
like that.
They're really not. They're not being replaced by robots. It's a challenge system. In other words, they're going to call every ball
but
and
they
strike, and then if somebody doesn't like it, they tap their
But
head and they review it.
They know where this is going. Like, they know
You
that
think they're gonna
eventually
wind
we're
up-
heading to robots and AI and computers, and these guys are all going to be out of a job soon, and there's nothing they can do. Their job performance isn't going to save their jobs, so they're just checking out.
And Greg wanted to point out that there is ump scorecards on Twitter, but you do have to seek that out. You have to be on baseball Twitter. It's not like Fox is putting it up at the end of the game. Oh, this guy got an F.
I'm looking at it right now. Actually, 96% accurate last night.
Oh,
Get out of here!
Apparently,
Get out of here.
He was okay.
accurate. No, the
they
call
time-
apparently on Bichette was not right.
I was like, do they time how long it takes for him to call the strike? or
He
the
was
ball?
a slow. He had a slow strike.
Overall
Slow
accuracy,
strike call.
consistency, 94%.
Boo.
So apparently better than we thought.
Well, I mean, we only remember the really egregious. Most of their calls are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, like what I would like to see is the percentage correct for true judgment calls,
right?
As opposed to the ones that are obvious balls and strikes.
Yeah, there's a lot of replay reviews last night as well. So like a lot of judging the slide if they were called out. And I only think one was overturned, and that was when Freddie was
the Freddie
called
at
safe.
second. Yeah,
he was actually out.
Yeah, he definitely was, and Teoscar was definitely out of.
Oh,
third.
and then when Muncy, I think he was
Stra-
supposed to
he
grab
stretched,
it.
He grabbed it and tried
he
to
was
touch
late.
third. Yeah, he was late. So yeah, the reviews. I mean, I think baseball reviews are pretty good. They don't take as long as NBA reviews. You can get it done in 4 or 5 minutes, which is pretty good. NBA, it takes forever.
So long.
The last 2 minutes of an NBA game is like an hour and a half. All right, let's. Do we go to break or do we keep going?
Let's do one more and then we're gone.
Okay, let's go to Ramon in Monrovia. Ramon, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Ramon.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I was there last night for the 18-inning game. It was amazing. Never thought I'd ever see Kershaw come out of the pen to get us out of a jam like that.
That's for sure.
I just had to say, I don't feel like Mookie gets his flowers enough. This guy, he should be a Gold Glove this year.
Yep,
Excuse me.
I agree.
The horse, he should be a Gold Glove this year, and it's it was the best $600 that I never made it to my seat. I made it all the way down to the field level, and I agree with the last caller. Morales is a gutless scumbag.
Okay, there you go. Unanimous. The one thing everybody can agree on today: Morales, gutless scumbag. What goes around comes around. That's what I say. All right, coming up next for you, Luke Robitaille is going to join us. We'll talk a little Kings, and I'm sure he was watching the game last night. We'll see if Luke made it to the very end of the game. And we're going to talk to Dr. Clapper. Well, that wasn't for Dr. Clapper. Sorry about that. This is for Luke. And then Dr. Clapper, we love. How are you? He's coming up, too. And lots of Game 3 of the World Series, a spectacular win for the Dodgers in 6 hours and 38 minutes. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, so, Brian, I got prize picks rolling for tonight. I got some prize picks.
Nice. What you thinking?
You know what I love? I love Shane Bieber more than 4.5 hits allowed. Shane Bieber
Like
more
one.
than
Yeah.
4.5 hits. That's my little tip. Do you have anything rolling?
I'm big on Ohtani pitching tonight.
Yep.
And I see you can get 2 Red Devils at 19 pitching outs. He's got to
Ooh.
get. And 9 strikeouts. I think they're going to let Ohtani go.
2 Red Devils.
Yeah,
I
come on,
like
baby.
that. I'm playing that too. Listen, if you've not played Prize Picks, and by the way, we're talking baseball now. You can link together baseball, football, basketball. You can put it all together into one lineup. And here's the thing. Prize Picks offers stacks, which I love. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. For example, let's say Lakers game. Luka Doncic, you can do points, 3-pointers, and assists. You can pick all 3 of them in one lineup on Prize Picks. It makes every game more fun, and you can follow other Prize Picks players directly in the app. Just copy their lineups in one click, whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, don't follow me, or just somebody whose picks you like. Hit the follow button. Check out every lineup they create in the new Feed tab on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Join me and BC with all the fun watching every game. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis, where Super Bowl champions tell real football stories. And sometimes they involve running for your life.
When I was doing Good Morning Football, well, I did one with Deion Dawkins.
Okay.
And he came in and he had like some braids and he was dressed colorfully and he walked in and I started messing with him a little bit. Like, I think I can beat you. I think I can whoop your ass. You know, I'm just messing with him.
Yeah.
So he's starting to get upset. I'm thinking we're kidding around. So then it goes in our ear, let's take this outside. So we do. There's a field back there. And I'm looking at this dude, I'm like, you know we're kidding, right?
Yeah.
And he's lining up, spitting, blowing snot rockets, digging in. So right when they said hike, I just took off running like, stunt, stunt, and he chased me.
Catch all the fun, the sports, and the stories you can't make up.
Perfect. He chased me. Oh, my God, I didn't want to get hit.
It's Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays 3 to 6 on ESPN LA.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti. Weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. That's keepmynetworks.com.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday, around 1:15, and it is time for the legend.
Gretzky in center. Here's Gretzky into the other zone. Gretzky drops it. Here's Robitaille. Shoots. Score!
He's the president of your Los Angeles Kings, and of course a legend on the ice as well. Time for the Luke Robitaille Show with Mason and Ireland, now Tuesdays around 1:15, right here on your home of the Los Angeles Kings, 710 ESPN, the Luke Robitaille Show right now on Mason and Ireland.
All right, as Luke likes to say, joining us right now is the Luke Robitaille. Luke, what's going on, man?
Oh, I'm tired, guys. What a late game last night.
It was. That is my second 18-inning game, believe it or not, at Dodger Stadium. Second World Series 18-inning game. Yeah, it's amazing. It was an amazing night. I want to ask you about Shohei Ohtani. So has there ever been a player in hockey as dominant as Shohei Ohtani is?
I would think, probably in his heydays, Gretzky, Gretzky, and then Mario Lemieux came, and these guys, the best scorers in our league in those days were getting about a point and a quarter a game, and Gretzky came and was suddenly scoring 2 points a game, and he had 92 goals when the highest was 70-something. So, but I don't think anyone's ever seen what Ohtani was doing last night or last week. It's fascinating. I mean, you could put in basketball, like maybe Jordan in his heydays. It's fascinating when you see an athlete doing what he's doing.
But it's weird because it's almost like if Gretz was also a goalie.
I was trying to think of what the
or Tom Brady was also a linebacker. It's like to do both is the craziest thing.
Like, can you think of like a great scorer who also was a very good defenseman in their own right as well, like something like that?
Yeah, I was watching the other day that tape they have on the Dallas and Deion Sanders. Remember, they made him a receiver for a few games, and he was a defender. But nothing like Ohtani. It's absolutely incredible what he's doing to get at bat, and every pitcher is trying to not make a mistake, and for Toronto to have a meeting before his second home run, and then the first ball he hits it out of the park. You're like, what?
Yeah, no, it's.
You wonder what they were talking about when they were talking to the pitcher.
Yeah.
Don't throw it down the middle.
Exactly. Well, we talked about that. This intentional walk thing sort of takes the fun out of the game. If you were the commissioner of baseball, would you say no more intentional walks, or is that just a strategy?
I don't know. It's tough because I think we saw the last time he was at bat. The guy pitched to him, but he never pitched a strike. So I don't know. I guess they could have dropped the ball there, but it's definitely a tough one. It was disappointing. You wish they would go, but if I was on Toronto's side, that would be no questions asked.
Yeah.
This game last night went 18 innings, insane length. Do you remember during your career ever like a game that went, multiple overtimes, like what the exhaustion factor is like physically, mentally, just when you just have to keep playing, especially when the stakes are high?
Yeah, we had one game when I was in Detroit. We went to triple overtime, and it was you're done because you basically played two games. So after the game, you're done. We had to play a game 2 days later, but the Dodgers have to play and the Blue Jays today again, which is it's amazing because they were in the locker room. It was past 12 o'clock last night, and it's hard, not just physically, it's hard mentally. You'd rather be on the winning side because it helps you, but it's taxing on the players, which it makes it amazing for the fans to follow these guys, see how they're going to react.
So let's sneak in some Kings here. Last night or tonight is the end of a 5-game road trip, and you guys having a really good trip so far. 2 big home games this week. Where are we with the Kings? By the way, I apologize. I'm not as locked into the Kings while I'm going to 18-inning ball games. So but I will lock in as soon as baseball season is over. But how we doing?
Our team is finding its ways. We're playing. This has been a good trip. We're picking up points every game. Obviously, you want to win the one that we're playing tonight. You want to keep climbing in the standing, and our guys are slowly but surely getting back to the system that we want to play. We have like 4 or 5 new players on our team, so it took a little time to adjust, but it's coming along really well. I mean, we got a big game there. There's no baseball game Thursday, so everybody can watch that one. Could come over. We're playing the Red Wings. They're hot, and then we got Saturday at home playing against New Jersey, who's been a really hot team. So it should be 2 really good games at home this week.
Anze Kopitar announced before the season began that this is going to be his final year. Obviously, Kings legend. It's early, but have you got any sense of the effect on the team, like in terms of something that galvanizes them, something that I guess maybe provides a little even more incentive to win, just wanting to send him out well?
Well, I think the guys know, and Kopi wants it. It's just about playing the team game and playing the way he wants to play. I do believe towards the end of the year, guys will be, starting to talk a little bit more about it. I think right now it's too early in the season. They know what's at stake. There's a lot of expectation on our team. So from that standpoint, there hasn't been a lot of talk. It's kind of funny, though. We play in Chicago, and that's the last time that we're playing Chicago, so Sunday. So the team made it a big deal, the Blackhawks, about Kopi being there for their last time. But I would say on our side, there's not too much talk about it now. It's more about, just playing our way, playing our game. And when I say playing our way, Anze Kopitar has been the leader of that. So he was hurt last week, and him coming back now, it just feels right the way our team is playing.
All right, last thing for you. You're Canadian. Do you have any but I assume you're rooting for the Dodgers, right? But this is kind of Canada versus the U.S. Are you getting that vibe?
Yeah, no, that was a sound, guys. By the way, because I'm in LA, so I'm rooting for the Dodgers. If the Expos were in it, that'd probably be a little bit different. But for me, I've been following the Dodgers. I remember meeting Tommy Lasorda. That was my dad's hero back I think in '86, and that was just an amazing feat to meet him and then to be friends over the years with him. So I've been a Dodgers guys. I love their Stan Cast and Lon Rosen, obviously Magic, the whole ownership group. They got a very special thing there, and so we got to root for the Dodgers. Plus, I'm an American citizen since 2006. So there you go.
All right, so when you see Shohei Ohtani hit a home run, what sound does Luc Robitaille make? I'll take that. That works.
It's not very exciting, huh?
No, that works. Yeah, no, that works. Hey, Luc, awesome hearing from you. We'll talk to you next week, and we'll be digging into the Kings season because the Dodgers will have had their championship parade. I don't want to put the cart before the horse.
Go Dodgers.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, you should not talk about a championship parade until you get to a championship parade.
You just
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You put yourself out there, though.
Well,
I'm not saying you
just say
the Dodgers.
I don't know anybody who's not picking Dodgers in 5. So obviously, if it's Dodgers in 5, there's a parade. I actually have a lawn chair set up right on Figueroa there, where I'm going to watch the parade from. I'm saving a good spot.
Did you label it?
I labeled it.
For Mace's self only.
Yes, only for Mason. It's like my massage chair at my birthday party. Nobody could get into my massage chair. All right, coming up next for you, Dr. Clapper joins us. How do you do? That's Pete Arbogast.
How are you?
Close. How are you? How do you do? Both. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. I love my car. I was in it a lot last night because it was in traffic. Coming out of Dodger Stadium. Comfortable, great sound system. Totally dig it. I put it into smart mode, and I got great gas mileage along the way. I drive a Hyundai Elantra and love it. And you got to check out the new lineup of Hyundai cars, SUVs, and EVs. And that includes the new 2026 Hyundai Palisade. So when we were doing our golf tournament out of Black Gold a few weeks back, we had, for the hole-in-one contest, a beautiful 2026 Hyundai Palisade. Nobody had the hole-in-one, but I'm telling you, this car, premium, refined, design, inside out, more luxury, more space, tons of new features. They've got 2 sunroofs, dual panoramic sunroofs, digital key, fingerprint authentication, and, of course, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Test drive a new Hyundai today. Do like I did. Get out there only at your SoCal Hyundai dealers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, baseball fans, it's go time. ESPN LA and Jim Beam are throwing the ultimate Boys in Blue Championship Game 4 watch party this Tuesday, October 28th at the Spring Street Bar, 626 Spring, between 6th and 7th in downtown LA. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and enjoy Jim Beam drink specials and signature cocktails all night long. You could score some sweet Jim Beam merch, plus LA sports tickets and exclusive swag from ESPN LA. Don't miss it. ESPN LA's Boys in Blue watch party this Tuesday, the 28th, presented by Jim Beam.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
ESPN LA is giving you a chance to win a brand new Patago e-bike. Join Travis Rogers, Sue Cravens, and Chris Morales this Sunday, November 2nd, for the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. While you're there, enter to win the e-bike, plus score other great prizes like signed memorabilia and tickets to upcoming ESPN LA events. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. Sunday after the game. Must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
On to week 9 of the NFL season, and as the Los Angeles Rams take their 5-2 record back to SoFi Stadium to take on the New Orleans Saints, there will be a new face in the mix. Roger McCreary is the new member of the Los Angeles Rams, a cornerback traded from the Tennessee Titans to the Rams. The Rams will send a little 5th and 6th round pick swap back to Tennessee for the player out of Auburn. McCreary drafted in the 2nd round back in the 2022 draft, 35th overall so far this season. Already has a sack for the Titans and an interception earlier this year. May or may not be placed right back into that starting lineup, depending on whether or not Darius Williams is available to go against the Saints on Sunday afternoon. But if nothing else, a depth piece for a position group for the Rams that has struggled at times this year. More optionality for the Rams as they get ready to push into the second half of the season. Welcome to Los Angeles, Roger McCreary. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sue Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Listen, I know how to close, Mace.
You are a closer.
1:37 on a live imaging Tuesday.
You know, coffee is for closers.
Coffee's for closers and whatever you got to do to close.
Yeah, whatever.
Or as we say here, open. Like our great partnership.
Yes.
With Dr. Robert Clapper, the Weekend Warrior Show, Saturdays at 7 a.m. Presented by Cedar Sinai. He's there, the legend. Dr. Robert Copper, good afternoon. How are you?
How are you?
How are you guys?
What's going on? So, where did you watch the game? How did you watch the game last night?
Steve Mason, I had 45 patients to see today, so I stayed up as long as I could, and then I just went to sleep. I couldn't stay. I got till about the 15th inning. It was unbelievable.
Well,
I can't believe you're
just
still
in case,
here today.
just in case you missed it.
In Los Angeles, Thurman sends a fly ball to center field. Varshaw's going back before the catch strikes me. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word and a Game 3 classic.
An absolute classic, Doc. I lasted until the 18th inning. I was there when for the end and for the Freddie walk-off. It was unbelievable.
How many of your patients have actually brought up the game today?
Every single one of them. That's what's so great about ESPN LA. This we don't go to church anymore. We don't get together as a community anymore. We have nothing in common with each other anymore except the Dodgers, the Lakers, the Rams. It is so healthy for this community. You're totally right, Andy.
Yeah, and by the way, we have a rule on this show. We don't talk any politics whatsoever because you can go a lot of places and hear that stuff. But this is sports is the last place that we've got. You mentioned church. I would say movies are also in this, where we all get together under one roof and we're all on the same team. That doesn't happen anymore, but there's unanimous agreement on Dodgers and Lakers and all of our teams, right?
Yes, it's a wonderful thing for me to walk down the hallways in the hospital at Cedars, and the lady cleaning the floor, or the guy who's changing the light bulb, or the guy moving the X-ray machine, to the anesthesiologist and the nurses. Everybody wants to talk about Freddie Freeman and Shohei Ohtani. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, it is an amazing time. So I'm going to get some injury news. Carson Wentz, his season ended with a dislocated shoulder. Now, I always thought that dislocated shoulder, you could just pop right back in. Is that not the case?
It is the case, and in young patients, what we have now found, Steve, is that it's very likely to pop out again. And we're very aggressive now because of that in taking people who have it pop out and telling them they should fix it. Although Xavier Worthy from the Kansas City Chiefs, he dislocated his shoulder, he didn't have surgery, and he's back running around. So I'm still very conservative. I don't run to surgery, but we're way more aggressive now because when the dislocation occurs, it stretches out those soft tissues and puts the patient or the player very likely to do it again.
Luka Doncic, he's dealing with that sprained finger. He managed to play through it before. He's now on a week-long absence. It's on his offhand. How much do you think it needs to truly heal up before he can get back out there again?
You know, you got to walk a mile in his shoes, but they are incredibly painful. We're spoiled because we saw Kobe Bryant wear that black tape around that finger through his whole career, it seemed like. Mm-hmm. But what you're dealing with an acute injury, and they're calling it a finger sprain. So if you don't mind, let me give you a clap revision, Andy. If you've ever gone fishing, right, you buy the fishing rod where the reel is the bottom portion of the fishing rod. But to make it a long fishing rod, you've got 2 or 3 of these attachments that telescope into each other, and you literally build a longer fishing rod by putting those pieces together. Well, the clap revision is your finger, so look at your left hand right now, and look at the long finger, the index finger, the ring finger. Those fingers they're like a fishing rod. The 3 pieces that make up the fishing rod are the bones. Mm-hmm. There's 3 phalanges, basically. And to keep them stable in the fishing rod, you just stick those pieces into each other. But in your finger, on the side, we have ligaments that keep it acting as a single finger, a single fishing rod. And a sprain means you have loosened some of the attachment of one pole into the other. It's very painful, particularly when you're trying to shoot or put spin on the basketball. So he's going to be out. He's not going to be reevaluated for another week, and I think that's appropriate.
All right, last one I want to ask you about, and this one's really sad because he is an exciting player, really amazing for the Giants. Runs like Cam Scatterbo, dislocated ankle. How's that going to affect them short-term and long-term?
So if you'll notice, Steve, he had to stay in Philly to have the surgery. He's a player for the New York Giants. The last thing he wants to do is stay in Philly to have surgery, but he had to. And the reason is when you break the ankle, which he did, and then dislocate it, you now stretch the artery and the nerve to be in a place that they're not supposed to be. And you can have later artery and nerve damage unless you put that ankle back in place right away and fix it. And that's why he had to have surgery in Philadelphia. So here's a clapper vision of what happened to his ankle. Your ankle is a lot like a shoebox where the lid fits very tightly, snug, without Velcro, without glue, on top of the box that the shoes are in. Imagine now that you rip the sides of the lid. Now all of a sudden it doesn't fit snug, and the box can separate from the top of the shoebox. He fractured the bones, and now the bottom of the shoebox, his talus bone, can literally separate completely from the housing, the top of the shoebox, and that's what happened. His ankle went one way, and his tibia and shin bone went the other way. But he had surgery. We're very good at fixing this. He won't have any long-term consequence, and I expect to see him back running for the Giants next season.
Okay. I'm going to throw you one last thing, and you can punt on it. You totally punt on this if you want to.
The answer is veal parmesan. What was the question?
It's delicious. The answer is chicken parmesan. So in that game, George Springer left grabbing his side and left mid at bat. The announcers apparently suggested oblique. What could that be? And if it is oblique, how long will he be back in this series? I know I'm asking you to speculate.
Right. Well, orthopedic surgery and what I deal with is all about the position the body is in when the force occurs. So the fact that your foot, for example, is turned to the right and then you're tackled, that's a different injury than when your foot is turned to the left. So you have to look at the mechanism of injury. Here he is twisting, and the bat struck him on the side. You're not breaking your rib. You're not dropping your lung. You're not having any fracture per se from that injury. What you've done, however, is you have probably ripped some of that muscle that allows you to twist. And when that ball's coming at you at 100 miles an hour, you have to be 100% capable of twisting properly. So I don't think their best hitter is going to be very viable for tonight's game. And as a Dodger fan, it's a very good injury because he'll be okay from this.
Yes.
But he ain't going to be okay tonight.
Okay, excellent. Hey, Doc, Weekend Warrior Show. What time are you on? You're on at 7 a.m. on Saturdays?
Yeah, that's right. Thanks to you, Steve Mason.
All right. Well, we love the show. We love having you on. We always appreciate you, Doc. Thanks very much for coming on. Go Dodgers.
Thanks so much, Steve. God bless you guys.
All right, there you go. There's Dr. Robert Clapper from Cedars-Sinai. Yeah, we don't have a result for the MRI. Springer went for an MRI last night, but he left mid at bat. He was really clutching his side. Again, speculation, but, I mean.
I like the way Dr. Clapper framed this. Like, big picture, George Springer is going to be fine.
Yep.
Small picture, good news for Dodgers.
Yes. All right, coming up next for you, we'll get to the bottom of this salmon thing with Bergman. And
don't just throw it off like this
salmon,
thing.
What is
salmon
it?
sperm.
Salmon sperm. Okay. The salmon
Be a man
sperm
when
thing.
you say it. Salmon sperm.
I forgot the word
right,
sperm.
Andy? Put your chest out.
Absolutely.
All right. Plus,
the salmon did.
I hate small ball. We'll do that coming up next, too. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about, what am I telling them about?
ESPN, you got to make sure that YouTube TV customers make sure that you keep it up. Do you have the read in front of you?
Yes, I do. YouTube TV customers, very smooth. Hey, it was 18 innings last night. YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tejon.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto
strikes out the side. The Race to the Fall Classic. The biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA from ESPN Radio. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Located 15 miles south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening November 13th.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Hey, listen, you got to get, no matter what they're working on, you got to get worked on.
Sometimes it needs to be worked on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that brought joy to my day. 150 on a live imaging Tuesday. Thanks to Providence.
For a long time, by the way.
Oh, really? So that's what allows it to happen for a long time.
Exactly.
Ah, now I understand.
So nobody else does. So Bergman.
Don't worry, I'll tell you on the morning show tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Oh, God.
50-50 chance he might actually tell you.
Yeah.
No, it's more 95.5 that he's going to tell you tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'm just going to say two words to you, Bergman. I want you to tell me the story behind this.
Okay.
Salmon, sperm.
Okay. My girlfriend, Jean, went to Korea to get salmon sperm injected into her face.
Did she go there to do this?
To get it injected into her face.
Do they not inject it here?
They do, but it does. You get it. It's a different deal in Korea.
Is this like when Kobe would go overseas?
Yeah.
The treatment in
It was
Germany,
like
the
PRP.
The PRP into the knee. Yeah, absolutely.
Had the old salmon sperm. So what has it done to her?
It fixes up her face a little bit, so all the wrinkles and things like that.
But why not just get
it's like a laser that goes into their face.
But why not just get filler like the Real Housewives?
No. The salmon sperm really smooths it out.
So the only reason she went to Korea was for salmon sperm.
No, well, she saw her family too, but while she was there,
and she saw her family, but the main thing was the salmon sperm.
You got to keep the main thing the main thing.
Now I know what you're going to ask next.
Yeah, what is it? What am I going to
Bergie,
ask?
how do I get salmon sperm?
No, I don't need it.
Because guess what this kid's got?
What?
He's got cold pressed, ready to go to put it on your face right now.
Yeah.
Salmon sperm facials.
Facial mask. Facial masks.
No
It's a mask that you put onto your face.
You actually put
Yeah,
this
like at
physical...
nighttime, you put the face.
And what does it do?
Because it does the same thing. The salmon sperm seeps into your skin, and it makes your skin softer and smoother.
Now, I'm sure you've done this on the morning show.
No, we have not done it.
No,
so
I took
these
it home.
masks are ready for you. Well, I guess they're home now.
You took them home?
Yeah.
But you're using them?
Look, they're expensive, and she's like, if you're not going to use them, I'd like to use them because they're expensive.
Yeah. I am willing to say, you know what? Shit, Anno and Cappy, we didn't do the bid in time. So now, we're going to do let me phrase this properly so it can be used again.
3, 2.
We're going to 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a salmon sperm facial
on a
live imaging Tuesday here on Mason and Ireland.
That is incredible. Next Tuesday.
Will you do it with us?
Okay, hell yes.
The three of us in salmon sperm facial masks.
Even though I don't have, I saw what Parker put out. I have no lines on my face. Like I'm not a
line in your
wrinkle
forehead right
now.
Why are you doing that?
Screw
you know he's
you.
going to be thinking about
now
that all day
I'm gonna
long.
think about that all
and you'll
night
use
long.
the mask.
The
and you won't.
11s thing. So what?
The 11s thing. What's the 11s?
Yeah, they call that the 11s. The two, the eye things.
Oh. Just kidding.
Yeah, right here.
But Jean had hers injected. So there's levels to this. You can get it injected.
Yeah.
You can just have the masks.
Yeah. They do it here in America, but it's better in there.
It's better salmon.
in Korea. Yeah.
Better. It's fresher there in Korea.
Yeah, fresh.
Yes,
the
fresh
salmon
sperm in
exactly.
Korea. Yes.
All right,
I
so
almost just took a word out.
Bergman, I teased something here. I want to get your take on it because I think you disagree. What?
Okay, no, I think is it about you don't like small ball?
I don't like small ball. I like big ball. So here's
With
the
him
thing.
sitting right here?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I do.
Mean, we've just spent 5 minutes talking about salmon sperm. Like,
yeah.
It was longer
Really?
on the morning show.
So let me. I believe that. So take me into the 13th inning.
The 13th inning. Work it out for me. There were so many innings.
Yes, there were so many innings. This is the one where Ohtani was walked intentionally.
Is this the one where it was the Tommy Edman double to lead off the
and they bunted him to third with Miguel Rojas.
Rojas, not Vargas. He's in Chicago, wailing away somewhere. Bunted him over to third. And you do not like the call.
I hate it.
I understand the call.
I so hate it. You've got a runner in scoring position. 3 guys get a chance to drive him home. Why do you want to do it less than 3 times?
So it's not about doing it less.
It does create it creates other options like a sac fly, but I still believe give me 3 solid at-bats to get that guy home instead of wasting it out on a Miguel Rojas bunt.
Sure, and I completely understand, but we're going to take let's start from the 8th inning.
Okay.
What did you see from this offense in the 8th inning, the 9th inning, the 10th inning, the 11th inning, the 12th inning?
Well,
that showed you that they could get a hit, just a big hit in a big spot. Because in runners in scoring position, I think they were like 2 for 20, some weird stat like that.
Yep.
So bunt the guy over, get him to third. Hopefully, you get a ball into the outfield, and then that brings in the sac fly.
You actually lessen the need for a big hit if you get that guy over
but
to
it's
third.
all it is a single. All you need is a single.
Well, yeah, we said that for
every
10 innings.
But every single Dodger, and by the way, and every single Blue Jay, they were trying to win the game with one swing.
Right.
And really, all you needed to do was single somebody home, move the trains along,
but you're
string together some hits.
You're talking about small ball. You're just talking about a different form of small ball.
Well, I just don't want to waste outs. I just don't believe in wasting the Miguel Rojas out.
So let's say
it's a perfect bunt, by the way. Well executed.
Okay, yeah, but they brought him in because he's the best bunter on the team. That whole deal. So think about it. If you did not, and you kept who was it that was in that 8th? So it was Kike. It went Kike, Pajes, and then to Shohei. So let's say Kike strikes out or, flies out, whatever it is.
Right.
Runner stays on second base. Then it's Pajes, and you've been talking all day about Pajes and how terrible he's been.
He has been awful.
That's probably a pop-up or something.
He's
and
one
guess
for
what?
a million. He shouldn't
probably stays on second base, and now you have Shohei. You walk him. You have
they
first
walk
and second,
Shohei.
and it's the exact same
then they
situation.
walk backs.
Yeah.
No,
they walk back
they
to
walk
load the bases
to
and
load
then
the bases.
To put this in perspective, what inning were you complaining about this?
13th.
Oh, it was the 13th.
What inning did this end?
The
18th.
That's why you have to try whatever you can, because at that point, there's really no such thing as a wasted anything.
That's a wasted out.
No, it's no more wasted than any of the other at-bats.
You have to manufacture
I
run
like
in
the
that
odds
point.
of Miguel Rojas singling.
I mean, I don't. He hasn't hit in like a week, 2 weeks,
still,
3 weeks.
I still get. Who did he pinch hit for? I'm trying to remember.
It was for Kike.
Why would you pinch hit for
Because
Kike?
Kike wasn't doing anything.
But still, it's
agree.
October.
I agree.
Look at the calendar.
Kike wasn't going to drop it. He
like
dropped down a perfect bunt.
But I like the odds of Kike singling him home.
You would have liked the odds 3 innings earlier and 3 innings earlier than that.
Yeah, Kike. By the way, what do we do about Pajes? I've said it.
And
He's
by the way, the lineup is out, and Pajes is in the lineup. He is hitting the 9th position again.
Yeah, he's your best outfield arm. He's there for defense and his arm in the outfield. You definitely need defense. It's very,
Just
very
a
important
dead
in this
spot in the lineup.
It is, but also think about it from the Blue Jays' perspective. Once they had Bichette out of the game, once they had Springer got hurt and he was out of the game, pinch running for Alejandro Kirk was the biggest mistake that they could have possibly made.
Right.
Because then you were just waiting for Vladdy and think, okay, we'll just walk you and just wait for Vladdy all over again.
Yeah.
And they were in trouble. All they had was Vlad.
Yeah, he switched out of some of his best. Addison Barger was out of the lineup.
He was all defense, no offense.
Yeah, it was.
Barger was gone. Bichette was gone. Springer was gone. Kirk was gone.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly thought they Barger's the one that scares me a little bit
because he just hits home runs.
He's just really
and Kirk.
One of their clutch. And Kirk hit the 3-run.
Terrified of Kirk.
He's just like a little Wario out there.
Yeah. Why would you switch out those guys? I understand you're playing for one inning, but why switch out those guys and lose them for the rest of the game?
Because they were trying to win that game by any means necessary and at any chance they possibly. And they almost had it too. When they hit a double down the right field line, and then it was a great relay from Teo to Tommy.
It was unbelievable.
But that would have been the game-winning run.
That would have been, absolutely. Hey, I want to talk, you guys stay here, the Veterans Day, ESPN LA and National University. We want you to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstakes. Now, every game I go to, one of my favorite things is when they introduce a veteran. It's always, last night the guy was 100 years old. And fought in, I think, World War I. I mean, just like amazing. And it's always cool to recognize veterans. And Veterans Day is coming up. And you got to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstakes. So here's how you do it. Share a photo of your veteran on Instagram and tell us how they make an impact in your community. Tag at ESPN Los Angeles. And use hashtag Stories of Service. So any veteran in your life, how they make an impact in our community, tag at ESPN Los Angeles. Use hashtag Stories of Service for your veterans' chance to win a VIP Crypto.com arena tickets, and they can share their story live here on Mason and Ireland. Thank you to veteran-founded National University. Choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu.
So some of the things that you do, ever since I've started working with you about 10 years ago, Veterans Day was always a huge thing.
It is
for
a big
you.
deal,
And we used to bring people in here, and we had a whole like 9 or 12 different
We would do those
veterans
shows
that
at the VA.
We did shows
from the VA.
But so this is a really big, I get DMs all the time from people saying like, hey, if you have any veterans that are coming in, I'd love to be that veteran.
Yes.
This is your chance.
This is it.
Make sure if you know somebody that's a veteran, you win such cool things too. You get to go to a Crypto.com event and like kind of think about it.
Yeah.
Think about what's at
Think
crypto.
about what's at crypto, yeah.
And it's VIP tickets, so they're not just some like 300 tickets. They're going to be good tickets.
Good seats.
So make sure to do it and just tell a little story. What does your veteran do in the community? I have a friend who works for youth. They play soccer,
nice.
and he's a referee for the soccer kids, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
So what does your veteran do? Just do the two things you said. Tag ESPN Los Angeles. Use the hashtags Stories of Service, and just put a little note in there that says what your veteran does. You can win such great stuff. It's really, really important, and you get to come hang out here and talk to Mason and Ireland, or maybe Mason and Andy. Who knows who's going to be?
I forget who it is.
That
it's Ramona.
Mason and Ramona.
It's Momo.
You get to
Mason
talk to
Momo.
So if you come and talk to Momo, just in the breaks, kind of, hey.
So what are they working on?
What's going on with
what's going on with Austin Reeves?
Is he going to be suspended?
Yeah.
No? What's going on with
What about that Portland thing?
Yeah.
That Chauncey Billups thing.
Chauncey, is he
Chauncey,
going to make it through?
Is he cooked?
Am I playing the role of Momo?
Yeah.
Okay, now I just keep talking.
So what's with
keep talking?
No, this is what you
By
say.
the way,
you say, what if I told you?
What if I told you?
You know, here's the thing.
So talk to Momo.
But the thing about talking to Momo
What if I told you
is that you won't get a word in it.
Right, exactly. This will be the easiest day that veteran ever has spent.
You don't
just
have
say
to
one
do
word,
any of the talking.
And then Momo does it all.
Yeah, her words per minute higher than anybody here at the station. She just goes. Bergman, thank you very much. Another hit with the Blue Review. Don't forget
the Blue Review
tonight after the game.
The Blue Review
on our ESPN LA YouTube channel, and then tomorrow morning 6:30 a.m.
That's right. Are you going to join us again today after? Because Parker Bell's going to go on. Yeah,
I'll be
he's
there.
going to do it. So
I'll be there. I'm happy to
please
do it.
join.
Yeah,
right,
I think it's going to be a nice breezy game tonight. Give me Shohei for
from
7
your lips.
shutout innings. Shohei for 7. What do you think?
I love it. 7 sounds perfect.
Yep.
And I think they get Bieber out in the 4th inning.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think Bieber's very
Justin?
good. No,
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I was like, wait, are you being serious? You don't know who Shane Bieber is?
Totally kidding. Yeah. But
he's a gaucho.
But
just
there are 2 Biebers in the stadium.
Yes, there are.
Yeah. All right, Bergman, thank you very much. Coming up next for you is Fast Track. Momo. M's got stuff, and Brian's got stuff. We'll do it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma Brands radio station. The Lake Show lives here.
Tomorrow night, the Lake Show pay a visit to Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves for a Western Conference showdown.
Ayton into the lane, 8-footer, short-armed it, no good. Got his own rebound, powers it up and in with a dunk.
Coverage begins tomorrow night at 5 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
The NBA season tips off, and so does DraftKings' newest fantasy game. DraftKings Pick 6 is the easiest way to play for big wins, with every possession giving you a shot at real money. Here's how to play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more stats, and unlock the upside every game brings. The better your picks, the bigger your payout. Pick 6 is available in your state. Plus, new DraftKings customers can get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. Don't just watch basketball. Cash in. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. That's keepmynetworks.com.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam. People are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win. No gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mason.
All right, zoom, Em.
Zoom. We got some information about some of the events happening tonight. So
Nice.
our anthem will be sung by Tanashi. And then our Canadian national anthem, not ours, the Canadian national anthem will be sung by Deborah Cox.
Okay.
And then the ceremonial first pitch will be from friend of the station, Oral Hershiser.
Oh, that is so cool.
And if you want to rub elbows with Oral Hershiser, they're back at Legends Attic on Thursday. Legends Attic is in Claremont. And it's going to happen from 3 to 6 on the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. They're going to welcome Dodger greats like Sean Green and Eric Gagne.
Nice.
Come celebrate the Fall Classic, potentially a celebration.
Yeah, potentially it's going to be a wild party.
Oh, yeah. With us at the Legends Attic. Enjoy giveaways, special guests, and amazing art by Dave Hobrecht at the ultimate sports fans destination. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com.
Very cool. Excited to see Oral Hershiser tonight.
Yeah, I think he's still got the heat.
Yes.
So, I saw this story come across.
Okay.
Aroldis Chapman, who has been pitching for the Boston Red Sox this season, he's not intending to lead the Red Sox anytime soon, but he was asked if he would ever join the Yankees again. And he gave this answer. He said, no, not even if I was dead. So, is there a place that you have been that no one could pay you enough money to return to?
Interesting. Nobody could pay me enough money.
Like, I would not return to a frat basement on a Friday night and drink, like, very bad beers.
I'd like to go back there, to be honest with you. That sounds like somewhere I'd like
you
to
know of
return
any?
to. Yeah, do you have any parties?
Recommendation?
Yeah.
Recommendation?
But do you guys have any that you would never go back to?
I would never go back to my mom's house in Avon Lake outside of Cleveland. I hated that house. She loved it. I hated it. I thought it was generic and dumb. So I would never go back to Avon Lake. And every time the subject comes up, I'm always like, that place sucked. So Avon Lake is my choice.
Two places popped to mind. First of all, I spent in high school 2 weeks in Ames, Iowa.
Yeah.
Never want to go back there.
Yeah.
Hated Ames.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated. And I'm from the Midwest, so it's not Midwest snobbery. I hated Ames.
Yes.
We lived in the same place for about, my wife and I, and then my wife and daughter and I, for about 16 or so years, I think.
Yep.
And the last 8 or 9 of them, I wanted to move so badly. And for a variety of reasons, we didn't until about 4 years ago. I love where we live now. By the time we left our old place, I was so ready to leave, so hated it. I can barely envision it now. I think I've actually blocked it out of my mind.
See, yeah, it's weird. I never go back to places I used to live. Like, I used to live at the beach, and I had a really cool
I remember that.
I've never gone back. Never gone. I don't want to go back. That's like a previous chapter. Oh, another place? Arkansas. That's the other place.
What? I love the Lake of the Ozarks.
God, Arkansas was the worst. I was on the I-40.
Lake of the Ozarks is different than your Arkansas experience.
Yeah.
I will
Much
say
different.
Lake Ouachita in Arkansas is lovely. I spent 2 summers there. I liked Arkansas.
Not representative, though, of Arkansas. Very different experience.
The thing I remember about Arkansas is that there were like big bugs as big as a man's hand slapping into your windshield the entire time. It was like bugs, gigantic bugs. Arkansas, I hated, so I'd never go back there. You enjoy yourself at Lake of the Ozarks. Does Jason Bateman still work there?
Yeah, Lake of the Ozarks is in Missouri, I guess. I got that wrong.
okay.
But Lake Ouachita is a lake in the Ozark Mountains of Arkansas.
Okay, I will pass.
I honestly thought
Hard
maybe
pass.
the Ozarks are so big, I thought maybe some of them actually did stretch to Arkansas. It's a massive, massive amount of water.
Okay, so Arkansas, Avon Lake,
Ames, Iowa, my old place.
Frat basement.
Brian, did you have one?
The whole 5 on Central California. If I never had to drive that again, I'd be
that's rough.
That whole area.
Yep. Okay.
Fast track.
All right, so someone like me couldn't get enough Dodger baseball last night after 18 innings, flipped around to a few of the postgame shows.
Get out of here.
Of
Really?
course.
You just kept going?
Right, you got to, especially after that high, you gotta let it cool off a little bit.
Oh,
But it seemed like the sentiment of a lot of the people were, when is the Freddie Freeman statue being built, and we need it now? Do you believe that Freeman deserves one after 2 walk-off World Series wins? Does he, get the Dodger Stadium statue?
Well, I'll say this. The odds are good as it stands. If the Dodgers win this thing, if they close this thing out, done.
Which one is it, though?
Two dramatic moments in back-to-back winning World Series in this scenario, done.
Okay, so let me put this into perspective. There are 2 statues at Dodger Stadium. There's Jackie Robinson, and there's Sandy Koufax. Probably not there yet. I mean, I could see something iconic
Like if Kirk Gibson doesn't have
Kirk
the statue
Gibson
yet,
doesn't.
I don't know if
But
Freddie
Freddie
will.
Freeman, though, will have done it in 2 World Series, more great moments. It's not like he didn't do jack in any of the series leading up to the World Series. He's been great in the playoffs. He's been a World Series MVP. He's a SoCal native.
Yeah.
Done.
And it's an iconic moment, too. The one from last year, the walk-off, because it's a good statue. He has the bat in the air like Statue of Liberty.
Yes. I mean, here's a good question. Do you think he should go into, because he's going to the Hall of Fame. I think he's already a Hall of Famer. Do you think he's going in as a Brave or is he going in as a Dodger?
We're all biased here. We're going to say the most memorable moments
but
are Dodgers.
Think about it logically.
He won an MVP with the Braves.
Won an MVP.
He won a World Series with the Braves. Was not the World Series MVP that year that they won.
He was there for 12 seasons.
Correct.
Although one of them
versus 4 with the Dodgers.
It's more though like 11 seasons with Atlanta because one of them he barely played. Like his rookie year was actually technically his second year in Atlanta.
Right.
So by the time he finishes his career with the Dodgers, it won't be as many seasons at Atlanta, but it'll be pretty close.
I forget. Does the player choose or does MLB choose?
I believe it's the player. I know in the NFL it's the player.
Because Freddie, if he chooses, let's face it, Atlanta kicked him to the curb. They signed Matt Olson before they signed Freddie Freeman.
Which is insane to think about now.
I know, it is. It's
with
amazing.
what he's been doing with the Dodgers.
And Olson's a nice player, but in terms of clutchiness, in terms of iconic moments, I mean, Freddie is a Dodger.
According to the AI overview.
Okay, I'll trust
because it's always right.
The Baseball Writers Association of America chooses who is elected, but the player and the Hall of Fame work together to decide the cap.
Not Freddie.
Well, the player and the Hall of
the
Fame
player
together.
and the Hall of Fame.
So I guess it's really up to Freddie unless the Hall of Fame has strong feelings about this.
All right, there's your fast track. So I wanted to get to this. I said yesterday all day long, and I don't know if anybody's paying attention to this, but I said one of the key players tonight will be Will Klein.
Yep, that's what she said.
The entire show, Will Klein, Will Klein, Will Klein. And sure enough, there he was for 4 one-hit shutout innings.
Unreal.
We had nobody left. Yoshi was warming up in the bullpen, which would have been scary as hell.
It was either going to be like Yamamoto
or Kike.
Yeah. Or maybe Rojas.
Rojas,
maybe
exactly.
Rojas if you're feeling spicy.
Rojas does the impressions of other pitchers. Yeah. That would have been highly inappropriate in this situation.
And that's his best move on the mound.
Oh, yeah. The Kershaw, I remember the Kershaw really
That's his strongest attribute as a pitcher.
But I don't know where we would be without Will Klein. And think about it. He was an add-on to the roster. He was not on the wild card, the DS, or the CS roster.
He was not supposed to be on this roster until this unfortunate situation with Alex Vesia and his family. So, I'm not trying to paint this as serendipity or whatever.
Right.
This was necessitated by emergency. But what I think is, I have to imagine the moment focuses Will Klein because he's got to recognize I may never have a moment like this in my career, ever.
Right.
To do something this significant, forget in a World Series, just period, in baseball.
I'll say this. Will Klein has earned a spot in Dodger lore. Years from now, I will remember Will Klein as one of the keys to winning Game 3 of the 2025 World Series.
You know what it is? It's not apples to apples because the guy that I'm about to name spent more time with the Lakers.
Okay.
But it's similar to Sasha Vujacic with those free throws.
Oh, yeah.
Because Sasha that season really was not playing much with the Lakers anymore. He was probably the 10th or 11th man in the rotation. And he had been cold leading up to those free throws. I don't think he had played.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
But those 2 free throws were massive.
Yeah, they were money. Yep. All right.
I will say one interesting thing too about Will Klein is that his family was supposed to come to a game, and Kirsten Watson asked him about this after the game. You can play it, Mace.
You were telling me that your family wasn't able to make it out to Toronto, but for them to be here, I'm hoping tonight to see this performance.
No, they're going to be here tomorrow. I know. Maybe I'll get to spend some time, though, since I hope I don't pitch tomorrow.
I don't think he's going to pitch tonight. After
I hope not.
70 plus. What was he at 75 pitches? Somewhere in that range.
He pitched 75 pitches or 76 pitches. He had only previously at the professional level pitched 45 pitches. So he nearly doubled himself up.
Amazing.
I mean, he's only pitched in the majors, not counting playoffs, but the regular season. I looked this up. 22 innings.
Yeah.
In the majors, and like 15 of them were in spot duty for the Dodgers this year.
I'm going to go a little long here, Em. Speaking of Will Klein, this is a little bit of him with Kirsten Watson last night.
Will, 4 innings of this game. I mean, you made your first postseason roster. You're in the World Series. You're having a performance like you had tonight, navigating through that line and putting your team in a position to win in 18 innings. Has it set in just yet?
I don't think it'll set in until this whole thing's over. I'm sitting at home, like, man, that was cool. I don't even think it's set in that I'm playing the World Series yet. You know, my wife and I were talking about that the other day. It's like, oh, this is, we were sitting in Arizona a couple weeks ago for like a whole month, and now we're doing this. So, I don't think it'll set in until maybe next spring or something.
He was on the roster to be a mop-up guy, and I'm telling you, he nailed it last night. 4 innings, and we don't win without him. All right, more Fast Track coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News & World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Harry Douglas here. Look, being a man doesn't mean skipping self-care. Manscaped makes it easy to feel confident, clean, and ready for anything. Whether you're at work, hitting the gym, traveling for business, or heading for a night out. The Lawnmower Trimmer gives you precision, the Beard Hedger keeps your look tight, and their grooming essentials smell incredible. Manscaped's tools are built to perform, helping you stay sharp, smooth, and feeling your best every single day. Because real confidence starts with a clean cut and the right gear. Get all the Manscaped products you need right now at your local Target.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets the Duralast battery.
Have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
Vroom, vroom. Football fans, the Rams Toyota Countdown to Kickoff is live from Cosm this Sunday. Join Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens. I'll be there too. live from the hall at Cosm. Feel the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays. Just so you know, guys, you can see every single game that is being played in huge, high-definition
Gigantic
LED
screens.
Even if you're not in the Dome, you have a great view of everything that's going on. So enjoy local food, craft cocktails and beers, and get game day ready with us. Plus, get free hall entry when you show your SoFi Stadium ticket. Don't miss out. Learn more at Cosm. So instead of tailgating, which is fun, you can always have a great time at Cosm.
By the way, I think your name should be in this. It should be Join Travis, Ryan Pursuer, Cravens, and Emily.
You're a big part of that show.
I hear you on the show all the time.
I'm not talent like Chris is. Chris is included in the post-game one. So that's great.
You're talent
You're
like
talent.
Chris is.
You're talent.
Oh,
Believe me.
wow. Oh, thank you. Okay, anyway.
I mean, at least if the comparison is Chris, you're talent.
Yes.
So, my fast track. An Ohio brewery has stood firm on its no-kid policy after 7 p.m.
Okay.
So they have this policy where after 7 p.m. at their brewery, which serves alcohol exclusively and bar foods, that they will have no kids after 7.
Right.
Is this okay to do to the people of their Ohio town?
Who's bringing their kid to a bar
Everybody. Everybody brings their
7
kids.
p.m. Everybody brings their kids to a bar.
It's the hot kid place, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, this isn't Playland at McDonald's. This is a bar.
Well, I mean, it's essentially a restaurant. It's a brewery. It's a microbrewery with food. So it's essentially
Is it
a
a
restaurant.
food place or is it just a drinking
It
hall?
does serve food, but it's a brewery.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always amazed. I'm not a parent, not that I know of, and I'm kidding, totally kidding. But there was a kid at I went to see that Jennifer Lopez movie, Kiss of the Spider Woman, which is kind of
there's
kind of
it's
out
not
there.
Kiss of the
kids-themed.
Spider Woman is not children
Somebody
material.
brought their 7, 8-year-old to that. I
Maybe
hear
they
them.
thought it was Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. No, it's not
Kiss
Spider-Man.
of the Spider-Man.
Kiss of the Spider-Man. No, I'm always.
It's that upside
That's
down
some
kiss
fan
was
fiction.
created.
Same thing. I went to see one of them Broadway shows on Sunday. I saw
Hadestown.
Hadestown. And again, people bringing little kids. This is like a story of,
I can understand Wicked. I can understand like Shucked or Oklahoma.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know about bringing your kids to Hadestown.
No, don't bring your kids to Hadestown. Don't bring your kids.
As a father
to
of
the
a
bar.
daughter, Andy, what do you think?
As far as the idea of after 7 p.m., no kids,
Yeah.
fine. It's your restaurant. Do whatever you want
but
with it.
what do you bring?
Would I bring my daughter to a
Yes.
microbrewery that serves food after 7? Yes. I mean, she's 14.
What if it's like a big drinking scene?
It's a restaurant. I mean, there are a lot of fancy restaurants that have open,
Right,
big
but I
bars
think
and-
the emphasis here is it's a drinking place.
at 7
People go there to get drunk.
I think it's 7 p.m. It's as somebody who has, as the father of a daughter who once bartended at 2 microbreweries, I can say 7 p.m. is typically a pretty calm hour when it starts getting to the serious drinking. The serious drinking doesn't typically start happening till 9 or 10 p.m. And by then, you're usually getting your kids out
So
of there
you wouldn't
anyway.
bring the kid after 10.
I would not bring my...
But 7 o'clock,
No,
you're okay with.
I would bring my 14-year-old daughter to a microbrewery with a full menu at 7 p.m. Like, I'm essentially taking her out to dinner.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, it's not really
And then
just
get her
a
a
bar,
non-alcoholic beer. Get her
Sure.
get an athletic brewing.
You know what's funny? We were at the airport one time, and she went to go. It was one of those kiosks, and I was like, "Yeah, here's my card. Go get whatever you want." And she almost bought one of those Angry Orchard apple ciders.
Oh, really?
She didn't realize.
Oh,
she
look,
thought it
it's
was
apple
apple
cider.
juice.
Yeah.
She did not realize that it was alcoholic. But
Comes out with an O'Doul's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with it.
All right.
I don't think there's an
Zoom, Brian.
Fast track.
All right, guys. With the World Series and the NFL, the Super Bowl, brings all the old-time legends back, and they do all these events, signing events, things like that. Well, I saw Randy Johnson was doing a signing event, which was pretty interesting. He would sign anything besides jerseys, and he gave a reason. He gave a little clip that said he won't sign any jerseys because he wants one piece of autograph material to actually be able to sell for charities and for auctions.
Got it.
And he was saying that he'll sign anything else, and his signature now you could pretty much buy for cheap. A couple bucks online. But that's why he won't sign
So
jerseys.
the jerseys become really valuable because he doesn't sign jerseys. Yeah.
And he was saying more people should kind of do this kind of thing so that the autographs don't be diminished when they're trying to raise money.
Right.
Have you ever heard of anybody else doing this? Is
Well,
this something that players should kind of think of back in their mind?
The one thing that comes to mind is that Bryan Cranston doesn't sign anything. doesn't sign autographs. He'll do a selfie with anybody, but if he does sign something, he says it immediately goes to eBay, and he doesn't want to do that. So he only does selfies.
Will he sign something if it's part of a formal fundraiser where he knows exactly?
Sure, he'll do that.
But he won't sign playbills after a show.
Will not sign playbills after a show. Yeah, exactly. Won't sign photographs. Won't sign Breaking Bad stuff. None of that stuff. In terms of your question, I get what he's doing.
I think it makes sense. I mean, he's thinking about, okay, in the grand scheme of signed items or things that are attached to my name.
Yep.
And I'm thinking about I could raise money through charity. I want to keep the value high. So at this point, jerseys will never be signed, I guess, by anybody but me. I would assume at like a charity function.
Right.
He would sign this if it's part of an auctionable thing, but he will not just sign a jersey and then let the guy with the jersey go off and do whatever he wants with it.
Right. And by the way, people sign stuff that goes to eBay all the time. I mean, people just put stuff on eBay. You can get a Michael Thompson autographed rookie card on eBay. I wonder what that's worth. I wonder what he's getting for that. Look that up. We'll do that coming up next. Thank you very much, guys. Do we think Mookie is taking these intentional walks of Shohei personally? We'll do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Any luck there, Andy?
Yeah, do you want to go lowest to highest or highest to lowest?
Give me
the first thing that comes up is Michael Thompson, Trailblazer. No, this is a Lakers card, $7.99.
Is it autographed?
It is autographed. There's another for one. It is signed $1.25.
No way.
But there is another card that goes for $35.10 or best offer.
Okay. All right. So there's some value. All right. Coming up next, we're going to do the Mookie conversation again. Last night, just a spectacular night at Dodger Stadium. I got to be part of all 6 hours and 38 minutes of it. A great seat down the left field line behind the foul pole. It sounds bad, but it's actually a really good seat.
There is a 1986-87 Michael Thompson vintage signed card from his time with the Blazers. Goes for $169.95.
That might be his rookie card.
That's definitely his highest.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely his highest.
Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, baseball fans, it's go time. ESPN LA and Jim Beam are throwing the ultimate Boys in Blue Championship Game 4 watch party this Tuesday, October 28th at the Spring Street Bar, 626 Spring, between 6th and 7th in downtown LA. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and enjoy Jim Beam drink specials and signature cocktails all night long. You could score some sweet Jim Beam merch, plus LA sports tickets and exclusive swag from ESPN LA. Don't miss it. ESPN LA's Boys in Blue watch party this Tuesday, the 28th, presented by Jim Beam.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025, James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
At Pedigo Yorba Linda, we believe riding should be safe, simple, and fun. That's why every Pedigo comes with CPSC certified safety features, UL certified batteries, and the confidence of a 5-year warranty, the best in the industry. Choose from more than 20 models, including EBC brand bikes built right here in Southern California. Customize your e-bike from bottle cage carriers to bike lifts and pet and child carriers. Whether you're renting, buying, or just need service, visit Pedigo Yorba Linda at 20355 Yorba Linda Boulevard or PedigoYorbaLinda.com.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
2:33 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Mason and Ireland.
You know why we're playing this?
I don't, actually.
Apparently Fox played it last night.
Yes, bumping to break because it was already tomorrow on the East Coast. And I, as a musical theater fan, and I was in the musical Annie, was very
Who'd you play?
I played the mean one.
Which inning was this?
This was inning probably 13 or something.
Although I think
they all blend together, don't they?
It was the bump to break, too. So it was a slow motion over everyone being like really exhausted and really frustrated. And they played Annie.
That's very, very funny. My brother was in Annie. He played...
Eddie Warbucks?
No, he played FDR.
Oh, okay.
Remember
the very small role.
Yeah, small role.
So there's only 2 male roles, really. Well, 3. It's Daddy Warbucks, the other evil guy, and then FDR.
My brother's generally considered to be the gold standard of playing FDR.
What did he have to do as part of the FDR?
Well, the FDR is in the wheelchair, right?
Right.
And he, in the middle of the song, gets up and finally he is able to walk. That's what he does.
That's
And
such
it was
an
dramatic
easy
moment.
role compared to Lee Atwater, though.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely. All right, so I just saw the ratings for last night. Huge. Biggest ratings for a Game 3 since 2018. They are rolling. And by the way, I think this proves that the Dodgers are great for baseball.
Or it proves that 18 innings gets better ratings.
It peaked at 14.2. It peaked at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's early.
So that is early, yeah.
Yeah, that's early.
All right.
But I think the Dodgers are great for baseball. It gives the rest of the country, somebody to hate and to root against. That's great. And it gives us the biggest star in the game, Shohei Ohtani.
We say we like parody, and we hate it. We like big bads to root against or root for.
Yeah, exactly.
The only people complaining about the Dodgers are either opposing fan bases, which fine, whatever. What you really should be complaining about is your owners who could spend more and don't.
Sure.
Or people in media who either get bored with the Dodgers and have to keep coming up with new stories, and they're frustrated by that.
Yep.
Or they're trying to manufacture talking points for their shows.
Sure.
So they bring up the idea, are the Dodgers ruining baseball? Is baseball damaged by that? So they can fill multiple hours a day.
And let's be honest, when I hear that stuff, I think, yeah, we are officially wrecking baseball. Like Dave Roberts said at the NLCS celebration, we are wrecking baseball, and we're going to wreck it in 5. Let's wreck it in 5.
By the way, if it was Mariners Brewers, everybody would be saying, nobody's watching this because of small market teams.
And by the way, nobody would be watching.
I mean, 2 markets would be.
Yeah, 2 markets would be. 2 markets would be. I think the Dodgers are great for baseball. I think Shohei's unbelievable for baseball.
The Blue Jays are also the 5th highest payroll in baseball.
And they have the 3rd highest paid player in the league.
This is hardly like the Dodgers versus some mom and pop shop that is just lucky to be in the league. The Blue Jays spend.
They spend. Absolutely. All right, so I want to get to this quick Mookie Betts thing. Do you think Mookie takes it personally when Shohei gets intentionally walked?
Yes.
You do.
Absolutely. He's Mookie Betts.
But if you're Mookie, don't you say, yeah, of course that guy's
No. I'm not saying
that guy's got 17 total bases tonight.
I'm not saying he doesn't
understand
understand it.
Yeah.
I'm saying he takes it personally because these guys are wired to be psychopathically competitive.
Yes.
Mookie Betts is also one of the best players in baseball, and the Blue Jays are saying we'd rather face you than Ohtani.
Yes.
He absolutely takes it personally.
Hey, send up this piece of Mookie sound.
All right, so Mookie after the game was at his locker,
Yep.
and he was asked about what he's going to think about before he goes to bed tonight, because his teammates,
Yep.
Freddie, Ohtani, Kershaw, Klein, everyone had a fantastic game.
Yep.
And so he was asked what he was going to think about before bed. So here is Mookie.
When you put your head on the pillow tonight, what will you think about? When you go to bed tonight, put your head on the pillow tonight, what will you think about Shohei? Will you think about Freddie? What jumps out at you?
I'm probably not going to think about another man while I'm in bed.
Fair enough.
He's punchy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
punchy
very
at that
funny.
point.
Yeah, at
He
that
also
point,
might sometimes get tired of answering questions about the people around him
about people.
greatness.
Yeah.
Ohtani also, too. Ohtani last night, in the most polite way possible, his on-field interview, I think it was the second question. His response was basically, dude, it's midnight. Stop asking me questions. Like,
right.
He referenced going to bed. Like, he did it so polite, but it's just like, bro, I need to go to bed. Stop asking me stupid questions.
Yeah. By the way, Shohei last night, 17 total bases.
Insane. And
17 total bases.
even got, I guess, a base taken from him when he was called out. When he tried to steal.
I think that was legit the right call, right?
Oh, yeah. It
From
was
what
the right
I could
call.
see, he was
but
out.
it's rare to see Ohtani get thrown out ever
Yes.
because he's so fast and such a good base stealer. It also was the right move to try to get forward. It was right on all cases, but it was rare to see him get called out.
Both teams were really aggressively running
Yes.
the bases at their own peril at times, but I get it. I get why you're just trying to make something happen.
Yep. By the way, tonight, we've used every reliever. We need length out of Shohei Ohtani. Tonight's a night where he threw 6 in the CS. I think we need him for 7. Can Roki come back and throw again after 2 innings last night? I suspect he will.
Banda, Dreyer, Trinan, and Kershaw are also on the lower end of pitches pitched last night.
I do not want to. I seriously, I do not want to see Trinan.
What about Banda?
Banda, I'm totally fine with. Trinan, I cannot. I mean, honestly, that's like pulling the thing on a grenade.
I think you're going to see him. I think you're going to see him.
We might. I mean, given the work that was on the pen yesterday,
yeah,
you might end up having to see him. But that's also why, if I'm Toronto, I don't start this game out just intentionally
By the way,
walking
I
Ohtani.
totally agree with you. I think they will pitch to Ohtani in his first at bat.
They should.
Yeah. I mean, I looked this up. Ohtani was intentionally walked 20 times during the regular season. He was intentionally walked 4 times last night. And you could make the argument that the 5th walk was intentionally unintentional.
Right.
But, I mean, 17 total bases is just insane.
I just feel like you need to try to get Ohtani as tired out as possible. Some of that is going to be hitting him, but also you need to make him swing the bat. Like, you need to actually make him work. If you just send him to first, you're actually helping him go longer.
By the way,
I just saw a video of Kike Hernandez. I just sent it to you, Chris, and he looks like he's straight out of Boogie Nights.
Oh,
I'm
here
gonna
we go.
send it to the rest of you guys.
Oh my God.
He looks like
He looks like
He's got,
he looks
does
like
he have
there's-
kind of the rose-colored glasses?
he looks like a young Dirk Diggler with something amazing just waiting to
He
get
looks
out.
like a big, bright, shining star.
He does. He does,
Wow,
honestly.
he does. And he's got those rose-colored glasses. That's a very weird Dodger sweater he's
And
wearing,
by the
right?
way, but would you not want that sweater? That's kind of a cool look.
It is a cool sweater. It is a cool sweater. He's
I
right.
think you
hope
could
he has
pull
the
this
star
off.
power that Dirk Diggler does.
I have a feeling he might.
Kike also, though, because like this is kind of just a regular Tuesday, Wednesday outfit for Kike. He pulls this stuff off. Kike can actually pull off these looks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're going to do some game of games. It is M. It was going to be my game today, but then I was like, I'm too tired. So M had a game, so I'm not going to do the Friday game, which means I better win now because Friday I'm doing the game, so I cannot win on the last day of the month.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, is the morning show doing Halloween? Are you guys?
I don't
doing
think
Halloween?
so.
No.
So Sedano really poo-pooed it today.
Did he really?
He's like, well, I'm on TV.
Ireland.
I said,
didn't poo-poo it.
Ireland's doing. He goes, yeah, John's doing radio.
Well, he's doing YouTube.
Yeah, but Sedano's doing TV on Saturday.
Sedano's doing TV.
I just made up that last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No,
So-
Sedano did poo-poo it, but he didn't say that about John.
Yeah, no, John is participating even though he's on the road in our Halloween
Sedano was
costume.
not feeling it, but I think Cappy and I might do another year of the Island Boys.
Island Boys.
By the way, now there's the Ohio Boys.
What is that?
I
I
think
should be
they're-
one of them, right?
Is it Travis Kelce?
No, okay,
They're
not.
just like
I'm
the
not.
Island Boys, except they're Ohio.
Okay, I'm
but they're
not.
still doing the same antics.
Yeah, mullets.
Mullets and other stuff.
Yeah. All right,
I believe that's a new format starting in Cleveland. Mullets and other stuff.
You know what I would
Hot
like?
FM.
You know what I'd really like? I'd like somebody out there to carve a Mason and Ireland pumpkin.
That's not easy, though.
Yes, but there are pumpkin artists out there.
Yeah.
Like somebody is listening right now that is a pumpkin artist, and they can do a Mason and Ireland pumpkin, and it'd be play great on YouTube.
Like your logo or your faces?
Could be the logo, could be the faces, could be the names, could be the station, all that stuff. A pumpkin. Can we get that?
You're asking me. I'm not
Okay.
a pumpkin carver.
M, can we get that? Can we get a pumpkin?
I'm also not a pumpkin carver,
Okay.
but
I'm looking
you're
for a
asking right
pumpkin
now.
carver.
Brian.
I think somebody out there can do
Jorge
it.
Okay,
must
somebody
have a
out there.
pumpkin guy.
Well, his
Oh,
primo. His primo can make your car disappear,
Right.
get a clean small
True.
check, and get you a carved pumpkin.
You mean
Bring
his
this to
primo
Jorge.
cousin?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you can do a pumpkin, you will win nothing. But we would love to have it.
It's great
You will
exposure.
win. You will win public acclaim. All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Now, listen, if you need a hotel room, the biggest hotel rooms in downtown
I
LA,
know where I'm going.
maybe you want to carve 12 pumpkins. You could
Do
do
we
that.
have a pumpkin carver at the East Central?
I don't know if there's a lot of things at East Central Hotel. A pumpkin carver, I'm not completely sure.
I think it would be a carver or a carvist.
I don't know.
All right, I'm just
a
throwing
carvist
stuff out there.
carves a harvest of pumpkins.
There you go. That's it.
Man. The East Central Hotel in downtown LA, right across the street. It is Cappy and I's downtown LA, home away from home. Listen, the season's here. Lakers basketball, LA Kings hockey, concerts, holidays. You don't want to ever get behind the wheel drinking and driving. Don't do that. Hold on, I got a cough. I was thinking about that pumpkin
What
carving.
a pro.
I did it right on the mic.
Yeah.
That's the kind of radio station we have here.
It is. It
You just
totally
do it.
is.
Who needs to hit a cough button?
Yeah,
Anyway, eastcentralhotel.com. Ask when you walk in for the Cappy special, the Cappy Penthouse. There's amazing art at the wall in the Cappy Penthouse. And here's the thing. As we always tell you, Cappy and I, everybody knows you by first name. The Nixo Lounge. Party, party, oh, party. A very modern, brand new gym and the softest towels in downtown LA. Mace?
Yes.
You got the bath towel when
Yes,
you walk out of the
bath
shower.
towel.
You
I
got
get
the
that.
the washcloths.
Washcloth.
But that imported towel is the number 2 towel.
The in-between towel.
That's the towel I use for my
The
privates.
in-between goes in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
East Central Hotel, downtown LA. 213-748-1291. 213-748-1291. You say, listen, sucker, I want the Cappy Penthouse. I want ESPN LA's downtown LA home, away from home. East Central Hotel, the official home of entertainment, Jack.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side.
The Race to the Fall Classic. The biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA from ESPN Radio. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe. Located 15 miles south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, opening November 13th.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGat.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gat is here to help. Visit AvnerGat.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big one. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time. We are joined by Travis Rogers.
Let's do it.
Trav, what's up, man?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do my show today.
We are going to, this game, by the way, lasts 6 hours and 38 minutes, and it is Emily's game today. Emily, do we have a score for the month?
We do. Mace has 5. John has 4. Pepe has got 3. Brian 2. I have 2. DeAndre 1. Sue 1. Travis 1. And Greg 1.
All
These
right.
all count for double now because in the last week of the month. And Travis, are you looking forward to your close personal friend, Oral Hershiser, throwing out the first pitch today?
Right.
I am. I'm very excited that Oral gets to do it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, Nomo last night, Oral tonight. They're bringing out the big guns.
Yeah.
I love it.
That'll be great. All right, so our game today is Canadian or not.
Oh.
Hey?
Okay.
All right, first up, we have Paul Rudd. Is he Canadian or not Canadian? There is no weird third choice, Brian.
Hey, could be. What if he's mixed?
All right, so let's start with Mason.
History count, or do you mean like where he was born?
Where he's born.
Where they were born.
Okay, I just want to make sure because we had that weird English
All
Irish
right.
thing last week.
Okay.
Canadian or not Canadian? Paul Rudd, Mason.
No, not
right.
Canadian.
And Travis.
No.
Andy?
Nope.
Canadian.
He is not Canadian. Sorry, Brian.
Sorry, Brian.
Yeah.
Everyone got one.
Yeah.
But Brian. All right, Kristen Bell. Is she Canadian or not Canadian? Travis.
No.
And Andy.
Yes.
Brian.
Canadian.
And Mace.
Canadian.
She is not Canadian.
Oh,
That's Travis and Brian, right? Or who got it right?
That was my
missed it.
instinct.
I got it right.
Andy said it was confidence, and I was like, oh, he must know something.
She is from Michigan.
That's
Is
pretty
she really?
close.
She's a Michigander.
I will tell you guys, everybody that's not Canadian lives in the Midwest. So they are in the similar family.
Okay, got it.
So they say ooh.
Travis says 2.
All right. Gillian Anderson. Is she Canadian or not Canadian?
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Yes.
That's the X-Files?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start with Andy.
Canadian.
Okay. Brian?
Canadian.
Okay. Mace?
No way.
Okay. And Travis?
Oh, Canada.
She is not Canadian.
I think she's British.
No, she's actually from Chicago.
Oh,
but
is
she
she
also
really?
has dual citizenship in Britain. So she's got a weird lineage that has nothing to do
She
with
does
Canada.
a lot of Britishy kind of shows and roles.
Right. So Mace is the one that got that one,
Yes,
right?
yes.
All right. So Mace has 2, Travis has 2, Brian has 0, lucky loser, and Andy.
Playing for the loser.
All right. We have Donald Sutherland. Is he Canadian or not Canadian? And let's start with Andy. Did you start last time?
I did go.
Okay. Brian.
Not Canadian.
And Mason?
Canadian.
Travis?
Canadian.
And Andy.
He's definitely Canadian.
And he is Canadian. Brian, you're still alive for
He always had
lucky
that
loser.
little bit of Canadian accent
Yeah.
to him, yeah.
Hey.
So, number 5. We have 6 left.
Okay.
Lily Tomlin. Is she Canadian or not Canadian?
Lily Tomlin.
Mason.
I'm going to say not Canadian.
Travis.
I'm going to say is Canadian.
Andy.
Total guess, but I'm going to say Canadian.
Brian.
Not Canadian.
She is not Canadian.
Yeah.
All right, so,
So
Brian,
Brian's on the board.
Brian's on the board, and Mace, you got that right?
Yes.
Okay, so Mace has 4, Brian has 1, Travis has 3, Andy has 2.
Spread out.
Okay.
All right, next up is Rachel McAdams. Is she Canadian or not Canadian? Travis.
Yes, Canadian.
Andy.
Canadian.
Brian.
Not Canadian.
Mason.
Canadian.
She is Canadian.
Yeah. I knew that.
All right, so we got Mace with 5, Travis with 4, Andy with 3, and Brian still just has 1.
Can we bring Will Klein in to finish my game?
All right, up next, Molly Shannon. Molly Shannon. Is she Canadian or not Canadian? You started last time, Travis.
I did.
Andy.
Not Canadian.
Brian.
Canadian.
Mace.
Not Canadian.
Travis.
Not Canadian.
She is not Canadian.
All right.
So Brian is still the only one with nothing. All right.
You
we're
almost
split.
are the lucky
That's fine.
loser, but you got one right.
Lucky
All
one.
right. So Mace has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The
6.
unlucky loser.
Travis has 5. Andy has 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Okay.
Gotta
so
hold on to this lead.
I'm going to start with Mason.
Yes.
Will Arnett, is he Canadian or not Canadian?
Not Canadian.
All right. Travis.
Canadian.
Andy.
Canadian.
Brian.
Canadian.
He is Canadian.
Yeah.
So
All
Mace
tied up.
took a hit right there. So now Travis is tied with Mason, and Andy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Appropriately, we have a tie.
Going deep into
Going
the
deep
late innings.
into the game. Exactly.
And Brian, you're eliminated, but you can still do this
Yeah.
if you want to.
Feel free, bro.
All right. Ashton Kutcher, is he Canadian or not Canadian? I'm going to start with Travis this time.
Not Canadian.
And then Andy,
Not Canadian.
Mason,
Canadian.
and then Brian, if you want to.
Canadian.
He is not Canadian. Travis takes the lead on that one, and Andy is tied with Mason. It's going to be close. We have 2 left.
Trav has to go first now, right?
Trav
He's
has
the
to go
leader.
first, and I don't think you guys have to go opposite yet.
Okay.
Next one is James Cameron. Is he Canadian or not Canadian? Travis.
James Cameron is Canadian.
Okay, Andy.
Canadian.
Mace.
I'm going not Canadian.
And then Brian.
Not Canadian.
He is Canadian. All right. So
Neither
Travis
did I.
got that right. And Travis, Mace, you're eliminated with that one.
Oh, damn.
And
Wow.
Andy, you're one behind. You have to go opposite of Travis on this
Right.
one. So it's down to Andy and
Oh.
Travis. And I'm going to start with Travis.
All right.
Michael Cera. Is he Canadian or not Canadian?
He looks Canadian. He feels Canadian.
He acts Canadian.
He does act Canadian. I'm basing this purely on him getting into it with Judd Apatow at one point. I've seen like where they were screaming at each other on the set. That was a very un-Canadian thing to do in front of a group of people, so I will say not Canadian.
Okay, Andy?
I think Travis is actually correct, but I have to go Canadian.
He is? Canadian!
I
It's a
knew
tie!
that one. Yeah, good.
Wow, guys. All right, so now it's
Tiebreaker.
Andy and Travis. How many Canadians have been nominated for an Oscar?
Any Oscar?
Yes, and if there's a repeat, it counts. So it's like, if, for example, if James Cameron has been nominated for 16 Oscars, that's all 16 counts.
Okay, got it.
So it's total Canadians, multiples count.
Okay.
Total Canadian?
Total
Not
Canadian.
people,
Right.
amount of nominations.
Right.
Okay, everybody's figuring out here. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys have answers.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Andy, do you have an answer?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to start with Travis. What's your answer?
Travis writes 34.
Okay, and Andy?
One of us is definitely going to win. 87.
And this is nomination. So,
Wins, right?
oh, I was doing nominations.
Nominations. Okay, nominations.
Me too. I thought
Okay,
nominations
well,
as well.
there has been 359 nominations.
Yeah!
So Andy wins. And there's
I didn't even know they had movie theaters in
There
Canada.
have been
You missed it
94
by
wins.
300.
So Andy's
win
on the
them all.
board.
Come back.
Yeah, that
There
was
we go.
incredible.
Good job,
That was-
guys.
It's a great moment. That's a really great moment for you.
334.
Yeah,
a
what?
lot.
Like, who are some of them? No, I'm
Well,
kidding.
James Cameron.
James Cameron.
And
Famous
most
story
of them-
about James Cameron when he won all the Oscars for Titanic. He was on the red carpet and with his wife at the time, Linda Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
And she was really pissed off at him because he had a thing.
Like a
With,
friend?
no,
Catherine
he had
Bigelow?
a thing. That was his former
Brit-
wife.
Oh, okay.
The red-haired actress from Titanic.
Frances Fisher?
Kate Winslet?
No, Kate Winslet.
No. Anyway,
What
some
are
of
we
it. Yeah, there's a red-haired actress from.
And that's Kate Winslet.
Oh, the mother? Was it she played the mother?
Frances
Okay,
Fisher?
I'm gonna look. It's not
Yeah.
Frances Fisher. Anyway,
I love that we're spreading rumors about all these actors.
They were not happy.
Kathy Bates?
Kathy Bates. Yes, they were not happy. They were not a happy couple. And so James Cameron won all the Oscars that night, and he's carrying them on the red carpet, and he's doing all that stuff. And somebody said, "Do you think this will change, James?" And she said, "No, he was always an a-hole."
Oh.
Susie Amos.
Susie Amos.
Yeah, I think that's who it is.
No, I don't remember her in Titanic, but she did have red hair.
She did it. Okay, I think it's Susie. We'll check that. I don't want to put them together. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
with
at this
them.
point,
they were canoodling. I don't know.
She kind of looks like the mother, but I don't think that is the mother.
Yeah.
No, I
All
think
right.
the mother was Frances Fisher.
That was Frances
Oh,
Fisher.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, enough about James Cameron and his romantic life. We're going to do some super crosstalk next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, baseball fans, it's go time. ESPN LA and Jim Beam are throwing the ultimate Boys in Blue Championship Game 4 watch party this Tuesday, October 28th at the Spring Street Bar, 626 Spring, between 6th and 7th in downtown LA. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and enjoy Jim Beam drink specials and signature cocktails all night long. You could score some sweet Jim Beam merch, plus LA sports tickets and exclusive swag from ESPN LA. Don't miss it. ESPN LA's Boys in Blue watch party this Tuesday, the 28th, presented by Jim Beam.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025, James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. That's keepmynetworks.com.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
The NBA season tips off, and so does DraftKings' newest fantasy game. DraftKings Pick 6 is the easiest way to play for big wins, with every possession giving you a shot at real money. Here's how to play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more stats and unlock the upside every game brings. The better your picks, the bigger your payout. Pick 6 is available in your state. Plus, new DraftKings customers can get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. Don't just watch basketball. Cash in. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, a short time ago, the Dodgers beat, the Blue Jays.
You just come straight here after the game?
Just
roll right into the studio.
Where'd you watch the game, Travis? Home. And do you have a beverage? Do you have, is Susan watching with you?
Susan watched the whole thing with me. I got home at like the bottom of the 6th inning.
Okay.
So by the time I got there, it was
Plenty
tight.
of game
they
left.
were behind plenty of game left. I'm like, all right, so we have a little dinner. We're watching the game. She's having a glass of wine, and I typically don't drink too much during the week. So I'm kind of, I'm good. Fast forward 3 hours later, we're still watching the game.
Yeah.
It was great. I'm running around my living room when Freddie finally hit it. I went and got my Freddie jersey and put it out to make sure that I remembered to wear it today.
Nice. By the way, didn't you think Teo's ball was out and Will Smith's ball
and
was
Freddie's
out?
first one.
And Freddie's first one.
Yeah, there were 3
At
moments
the wall.
where you thought, and especially because we all know Will Smith, he's pretty reserved, shall we say?
Yes.
Non-demonstrative sort of guy.
Boring.
When he kind of bat flipped, I'm like, okay, he's got it. Like Will
These
Smith
guys
is
usually know.
It was
Yes.
it was cold, and there was the marine layer, and
Yeah.
nothing was in the afternoon under the sun. Those would be home runs.
They're going to be home runs tonight.
Yeah.
It's 95
right.
degrees
It's hot out.
outside.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean,
Big
it was.
change from
It
last
was. I'm trying not to do the thing where the last thing we saw was always but like Ireland has said, to recognize greatness as it's happening. For me, I mean, barely, kind of, sort of. I've seen them a million times on TV. I don't think I watched the 75 series with Fisk waving at fair.
Right.
I didn't watch that with my own 2 eyes. That's the greatest World Series game I've ever watched.
Last night.
Oh, it was.
Give me another one that tops it.
The one with the Cardinals and the Rangers where
Yeah.
Freeze had a game time triple and then walked it off. Like they were down to their last strike and wiggled off the hook. That was a great game. I remember watching that.
Diamondbacks Yankees
Oh,
was
a great one
game.
too.
Was that
That
Game
was a great
7 of the World Series?
where Gonzalez gets the little flare
off
Mariano
Rivera.
That one
kills
was
the
pretty
dynasty.
damn good.
and that was Game 7 that won the World Series. But
Super
maybe
high
it's
leverage,
because
yep.
I had some emotional skin in the game.
Yep.
As a Dodger fan, it was. I've never seen anything like it.
No,
it felt 4
It
different
gave you
times.
Everything
Everything
happened
unsung
in that
heroes,
game. Yes.
stars being stars, Ohtani being Ohtani, like managerial second guessing. Everything that you could
Kershaw
possibly.
redemptive moment.
Kershaw,
Right.
okay.
All day long yesterday, I said the most important player in this game tonight is Will Klein. I said it yesterday.
Did
Go
you
back
really?
and check the tape. Will Klein is the guy. That was an
Unbelievable.
That was an unbelievable performance for Klein.
It was an unbelievable performance by Klein. It was an unbelievable performance by Henriquez. It was an unbelievable performance by Sheehan.
11
it was,
consecutive
they
scoreless
were
innings.
all phenomenal.
It became a great one for Edmund.
It did.
Yeah,
Edmund
became a
totally
great one.
redeemed
Oh,
himself.
At
and
one
a couple
point
of
you were going-
relays that were killer.
You mentioned Kershaw, and we haven't. DeMarco and I haven't got a chance to talk about it too much, but I don't know if I've ever had a more stressful at-bat viewing experience. Just one at-bat.
Yes.
He threw 8 pitches, and it felt like it took an hour.
Yep.
It felt like the entire thing, you were waiting for a gap to get split.
Yep.
You were waiting for, look, let's be honest, we were waiting for something terrible to happen.
I was.
Right,
I thought
right.
mistake. I thought.
But even ball 4.
Yeah.
Right. And he threw 8 pitches. I've watched the at-bat 10 times now. He threw 2 strikes.
Yep.
He threw 2 strikes, and somehow, and then Edman has to do the little glove flip at the end. It was the most stressful single at bat I think I've ever watched in my life.
So, I'm going to say this. It's a little hack because we've talked about him a lot. But would you not have stuck with Robleski instead of going again?
To Trinan?
Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, but. In the moment, I said, what are we doing putting Trinan in that situation? I thought Robleski was rolling pretty well.
He was. Dave clearly trusts Blake Trinan.
I don't know why.
I keep coming back to this. Look, I'm not saying he's been great.
Year.
He's been better in the postseason than he was at the end of the regular season. He hasn't been great, but he's been better. And it's like football coaches, basketball coaches, they all go back to the guys they know and they trust. They always run back to the familiar faces, and that's what he did with
the
Trinan.
stuff isn't there. The stuff. I mean,
Well,
the fastball's low 90s now. It was high 90s last year.
You're not wrong.
He's lost velocity.
His movement is still elite.
The sinker is not as heavy as it used to be. The slider sinker. I guess they call it a sweeper now.
His east-west stuff is still pretty nasty, but the difference is he can't put guys away.
Yeah.
Like before, once he got 2 strikes, it was pretty much a wrap. You were going to get a chase out of the zone. You're going to get that, to your point, base, a high fastball that somebody couldn't catch. He can't finish guys off the way that he used to.
But Trinan has, over Robleski, experience.
Yep.
And that in particular is one of the things that coaches and managers, like I remember when I covered the Dodgers for the LA Times, I covered the tail end of Grady Little and then the beginning of Joe Torre. And one of the things I noticed is everything that Dodger fans complained about with Grady Little, he runs his pitchers into the ground. He trusts the veterans way too much, won't give the younger guys a chance. Exact same problems with Joe Torre. Like, Joe Torre blew out Scott Proctor's arm on 2 coasts. He did it to him as a Yankee and as a Dodger.
I'm not done yet.
He wouldn't play Matt Kemp because he was unfamiliar face.
It took him forever.
Yeah.
But again, Dodger fans accepted it because it's Joe Torre, not Grady Little. But at the end of the day, you had 2 polar opposite managers in terms of respect and career achievements. They all fall in the exact same ways.
Who is Dave's senior counsel?
On the bench?
Because
it's Bob Guerin is the guy that he talks to most of the time.
Whisper in his ear,
the bench coach,
that ain't him.
Yeah.
Trinan's not your answer.
Well, it's coming from the top. They're saying. I mean,
I think they have.
Friedman, Burns, all those guys
signing
are like,
off on
you
it,
can
but
use them. That's
This
in the
is
script.
the trust tree phrase
trust
that he
tree.
always uses.
That leaf fell off the trust tree a long
Dude, it's
time
still
ago.
a branch
time
that's
ago,
this
it's
thick. He
dead.
still keeps walking out on that branch all the time. I'm with you. I don't quite understand it, but I think I know why he's doing it.
Yeah.
And they got away with it. They got away with it in Milwaukee. They got away with it again last night. They got away with it in Philadelphia twice.
Although Trinan is the one guy that gave up a run.
I know.
Yeah, he's
a
the one guy.
little bit unlucky with that goofy bounce that they had, but yes.
But hit.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
you're right.
Come on. All right, how are you feeling about tonight? They need length out of Shohei tonight.
The only reason I'm not going to say that tonight is going to be an absolute S show is because it's Ohtani.
Yeah.
If it were anybody else, you'd be like, this is going to get ugly for both.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get, I expect a lot of runs.
Me too.
I expect maybe a little sloppiness.
Yep.
And I think it's very, the great equalizer though is 17. I don't know what that guy's going to do. If he went out there and threw 8 innings, gave up 2 hits, and struck out 14 guys, is anybody surprised?
No,
not even a little bit.
And hits the game-winning home
run.
All that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he's the one piece that I you can't predict, but other than him, I expect it to be a mess.
Yeah, this is not a mistake. I did the math. He had 17 total bases last night. 17.
Yeah.
Now, right off the top, we discussed whether or not Schneider would intentionally walk Shohei. Would you?
Would I, or do I think he will?
Do you think he will?
Yes.
See, I think he won't.
I think he will.
He's Tell them what you said.
I think Shohei's, you're going to hear Bublé. He's going to walk up to the batter's box. He's going to do that little angle thing with the back of the plate, and the umpire's going to point down there, and he's going to jog down there.
You think every time?
The first at bat, they're going to give him
the
first
first
base.
at bat, you got to pitch to him in the first at bat.
How many more times do you need to see him beat you before you say anybody but him?
I get all that. I think it would be a mistake
to put him on?
for a couple reasons. First of all, I think it sends a message to your team. I'm scared of him.
You should be.
No, but also,
I would rather send that message than Shohei.
No, but here's the other reason, though, that I wouldn't do it. You gave Ohtani a big physical break last night heading into this game by continually walking him, not making him do anything.
Good point.
He's got the double duty today. You are making his life easier if you don't make him swing the bat.
It might affect
the reason
his pitching.
that game got into the extra innings is because in the 7th inning, they went to Sir Anthony Dominguez and said, be careful. We're not going to put him on, but don't give him anything to hit. Boom! Pop into the left field seats. Even major leaguers miss, and if now with the heater that he's on, he's not going to miss it.
You might want
and you want it to be 1-0, or you want him standing at first base, and that's the decision that I think he's making.
He's not been retired at home for a while now.
By the way, and I know he had that deep valley that he was in against Philadelphia, and for the early part of the Milwaukee series.
You're absolved.
But you go back to he's hit 9 home runs in the postseason.
I get it. Again, I get it. I just feel like, given the circumstances of the late turnaround and all of that, I think you're actually making his job easier on a day where you need to try to get to him.
It's interesting.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Yes. If I were John Schneider, go down there. Mookie's ice cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Freddie obviously is not, but I would
might make him pull something.
I would not let Shohei unless I have no choice.
Mookie, Freddie, and Will Smith beat them.
And Freddie just did.
He did.
Yeah.
It took 18 innings to get there, and the only reason you got the
Yeah.
extra ones is because Ohtani did what Ohtani did.
So tonight we're expecting a high-scoring game. What's it going to look like?
I called 6-4 yesterday and got 6-5.
Yeah,
so
that's true. You were right on it.
I think tonight is a 10-8.
Oh,
ooh,
high score.
I think tonight is a 10-8.
What do you think, DeMarco?
I'll go with him. He's Kreskin right now. So
okay,
I'm going. Yeah,
Brian or Andy, what do you think?
I'm gonna go 5-3 Dodgers.
Nice.
I'm with Trav. I think they score. Somebody hits double digits tonight. Somebody's getting to 10.
Everybody's gonna be dragging.
It's gonna be first 1 to 10 wins.
Yeah.
What did you say? 10-8.
10-8.
Yeah, I like that.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give up.
And then
then
the runs
2.
come. Okay.
All right. All a little gas.
It's gonna get ugly late.
All a little
Again?
gas, but I'm heading back over there right now for
you go
game
back?
number
Let's go.
4.
So jealous.
Coming up next for you, DeMarco and Travis. See you tomorrow. We'll break the entire game down. Ireland's back tomorrow.